Good job. Another crossover. Successful. Wow. Okay, this one we know. This one we know. This was the intro thing to the Destiny showcase thing, right? The first teaser when they just showed the name that we called, by the way. Good job, chat. It's an instrument. True. All right, are we gonna get into the classes now? What up, dude? I understood that. MapleStory Destiny Showcase. MC, Master of Ceremony. He's gonna start rapping soon.
그러면 본격적인 쇼케이스를 시작하기 전에 올 겨울에 운명적인 모험의 순간을 저와 함께 소개해 주실 두 분을 소개해드리겠습니다. 강원기 총괄 디렉터님 그리고 김창섭 기획팀장님을 자리로 모시겠습니다.
Is there audience? Do we hear something? Oh no, it's people outside.
네, 두 분도 인사 좀 나누실까요?
안녕하세요. 메이플스토리 총괄 디렉터 강원기입니다.
안녕하세요. 메이플스토리 기획팀장 김창섭입니다.
두 분 정말 저도 너무 반갑습니다.
These guys were on like all of those interviews, right?
오늘 쇼케이스 데스티니에 대해서 정말 많은 용사님들께서 관심의 목소리.
Okay, well we can't understand shit of what they're saying anyway, so let's go into the classes. My Korean is not good. What's up, dog? But in Korean. That's basically what that was, yeah. The subtitle is what? Oh, for deaf people. Because reading lips isn't always 100% easy, so you can do a combination of reading lips and reading subtitles to know what they're saying. Ooh. Wait, is there something to... 메이플
모험가 리마스터.
스토리.
정말 많은 모험가 용사님들께서 손꼽아 기다리셨던 업데이트일 것
Wait, no,
같습니다.
that's not what it says.
모험가 직업의 경우는
Wait, what does this say again? This is What the fuck? 리마스터.
용사님들께서 손꼽아
Is it MapleStory
기다리셨던
backwards?
업데이트일 것
What's going on?
같습니다. 모험가 직업의 경우는
No,
사실
it doesn't say
메이플스토리
Destiny.
탄생부터 그 역사를 함께해온 그러니까 메이플스토리 최초의 직업이라는 점에서
Maybe it says Destiny in Korean. That's possible.
바로 팀장님, 이번 모험가 리마스터 과연 어떤 게 좀 바뀌게 될까요?
네, 말씀 주신 것처럼 모험가는 메이플스토리에서
Oh, is he gonna present them?
오랜 역사를 가진 직업입니다.
Show us.
메이플스토리의 게임성이
We're excited.
가장 잘
We're gonna react.
상징적인 직업이기도 하지만
Get your bat chests
동시에
ready, boys.
출시 이후 오랜 시간이 지났기 때문에
Poggers,
부분들도
Swift
상당
Rages,
부분
bat
존재하고
chests.
있었는데요. 이번 겨울 모험가 리마스터를 통해 가장 최근 업데이트된 패스파인더를 제외한 14개 모험가
Chills.
전반적으로 개선이 진행될 예정입니다.
Oh my god, the hype is killing me.
어떤 변화가
Show me.
나올지 굉장히 좀 기대가 되는데 그럼 이번 모험가 리마스터를 진행하면서 제가 느낀 그 개발팀에서 가장 중요하게 고민한 부분이 있다는 얘기를 들었거든요.
네, 이번 모험가 리마스터에서 가장 중요하게 생각한 부분은 크게 세 가지입니다. 첫째는 각 직업 고유의 캐릭터성 강화입니다. 모험가 직업은 오랜 세월에 걸쳐 업데이트되면서 여러 가지 컨셉이 혼재되고 전투 패턴과 직업의 캐릭터성의 연관성이 다소 떨어지는 등 최근 출시된 직업들에 비해
That's a lot of Korean. That's a lot of Korean going on right now.
이번 리마스터를 통해 작게는 스킬 컨셉 이펙트부터
Skill
크게는
concept?
전투 방식까지
Is this how they came to this
직업마다 고유한 캐릭터성을 강화할 수
to the
있도록
current skills?
계신 만큼 캐릭터성을 업을 진행했는데요. 생각하시는
Alright,
플레이
I
수 있는 방향으로
appreciate you breaking it down.
부합한 마스터를
Alright,
통해
and then you test servered it. Alright, playtesting, and now and the test server is the final stage. Alright, cool.
기본적으로 위
I don't know if that's what they're saying, but that's just how I'm gonna pretend like what they're saying. Okay. Also, he wore a bad sweater for TV. This thing has like a certain resonance, and then based on the camera and stuff, you get like weird moving patterns and shit when you're on TV. You don't want to do that.
14종의 직업을 소개해드려야 하다 보니 분량이 방대해 쇼케이스에서는 각 직업별 핵심 변경 사항 중심으로 소개해드리겠습니다.
Ooh, wow, really?
직업은 히어로입니다.
Okay.
히어로는 콤보 데스폴트, 레이징 블로우 등으로 대표되는
Raging
검술에
Blow?
능통한 검성을 메인 컨셉으로 잡고
Wait. There's like different symbols.
이를 강화할 수 있도록
There's like a potion and an
컨셉
axe.
리마스터를 진행하였습니다. 검성 컨셉과
Ugh.
연관성이
Is this a
낮은
sword
분노,
animation? This is
불꽃과
ugly.
같은 표현들을 덜어내 비주얼적으로
Axe animation is
통일된 느낌을
superior.
전달할 수 있는 방향으로 보강하였고
Ugh.
기존 스킬들 중 일부를
Wait, people always said that they wanted to have swords over axes because they like the sword animation more. It's garbage.
관련된 컨셉으로 변경하여
It's just objectively
기어 보유의
worse.
정체성을
Ugh.
보다 강화하였습니다.
What?
전투 패턴에 있어서는 모든 스킬에서 콤보를 소모하지 않게 변경하여 거의 상시로 유지되고 있는
I guess the after now looks a little bit cleaner.
순간적으로 발생하는 부정
But the
경험을
before on sword is
제거하였습니다.
ugh.
콤보가 완충 상태일 때 레이징 블로우가 강화되도록 수정하여
Is this the
강화
unempowered?
레이징 블로우를 유지하기
And this is
위해
the empowered
여러
version?
스킬들을 불필요하게 사용하는 경험을 개선하고
My main problem though is that making all the sprites cooler and flashier makes it even more likely that we're going to play with skills invisible, which makes it even less likely that we'll see any of this cool stuff though. That's a little bit unfortunate.
쉬운 조작이라는 히어로의 특성을 더
Layering
부각시켰습니다.
needs to definitely be addressed
샤우트를
though.
오라 블레이드로 변경하여 사냥 능력을
Weapon aura?
보완하고
Okay.
검성의 컨셉을 강화하였으며
What the fuck? How's it going vertical?
플래시 스킬을 이동 능력을
No
강화하였습니다.
way.
그 밖에도
Oh my god, they're
사이즈의
dashing.
버프 적용 시간을 연장시키고
Did I react hard enough,
버프
guys?
스킬 형태로 변경하는 등
Holy shit, they can
전투
move
편의성을
now.
향상시켰습니다.
Did you see that?
다음 소개해드릴 직업은 팔라딘입니다.
Okay, I'm not ready for Paladin yet. Can we just see this dash thing?
콤보 포스를
Look at this.
플래시 슬래시로 대체하여 이동 능력을
Oh my god.
그 밖에도
That is he's zooming. Okay, what does the text say? Here's my concept is extremely proficient with sword, like rage below combo and combo death fault. Okay, I don't know what the fuck that is. Rage and fire effects have been changed to sword slash effects. Okay, skills no longer consume combo. That is big. That's the major drawback of instinctual combo. Why instinctual combo is so strong is because it also doesn't let you recharge as fast. Okay. Not a single skill uses combo anymore? Jesus. When your combo is fully charged, Raging Blow will be enhanced instead of requiring certain skills to be used. Ah, okay. Okay. Shout has been changed to Aura Blade to improve hunting and enhance... Oh, Shout is... Okay. So Aura Blade is a new skill instead of Shout. Wow, okay. To enhance the concept, Combo Force... Yeah, because Combo Fury now, right? Which I never fucking used. It's been changed to a Flash Slash to improve mobility. So I imagine that that's now going to be on the same boost node then as the upward and the downward slash? That would make sense. Interesting if they do that. Incising, that's puncture's debuff duration has been increased. Panic has been changed to a buff skill. Wow, that's a lot of... Yeah, well... Zelpex got what he wanted. Buff hero. That is some crazy rework stuff. Wonder if Zelpex has seen this? Definitely has seen that. Alright, Paladin, what do you have for us, Paladin? Paladin입니다.
팔라딘은 중장갑을 착용한 신성한 성전사 컨셉과 여러 가지 속성을 사용하는
Okay, I'm gonna be real. There's no need for them to remake first, second, and third job skills because you literally use those in combination of those three. You use for like a total of about 15 minutes. I don't really think they should be dedicating any resources to making those look cooler. Maybe the very first one, but then the second and third you can just skip, and then fourth and fifth is where you need to work on.
기사라는 컨셉이 혼재되어 있었는데요. 이제는
Oh,
무의미해진
smash.
속성별
Okay, hammer
차이와
smash.
엘리멘탈 차지 유지를 위해 여러 속성 스킬들을 강제로 순환하며 사용하는 구조는 최근의 전투 패턴과
elemental?
어울리지 않는다고 판단했습니다.
Ooh,
그래서
before hammer?
속성 기사 컨셉을 삭제하고
Ooh, what's that after image?
성전사
Oh,
컨셉을 강화하려 합니다.
yes, I like big
이를
smashy
위해
skills.
기존 속성과 관련된
Before,
스킬들을
yeah,
모두
after.
삭제하고
Oh,
신성한 빛,
oh,
망치,
oh, you get the spirit
관련된
from your
스킬들이
hyper skill to
추가됩니다.
come in and smash for you.
이어서 전투 측면에서의 변경 사항입니다.
Okay, okay.
팔라딘은 뛰어난 개인 생존력과
Yeah, for new players, no, I
지원
get that.
서포트 능력을 보유한 지원형 전사의 정체성을 가지고 있으나 그것들을 감안하더라도 사냥과
I guess maybe they need to be
모두에서
reworked
전투
because
능력이
by then people have not
상대적으로
discovered skill transparency yet.
디바인 스티그마는 디바인 차지
Dude,
사용
that
시
image
자동으로
afterwards?
발동되며 사냥 중
That image skill afterwards, that reminds me of the Mihail skill, where there's like an after image that keeps floating around and deals damage, right? I think that's a hyper skill on one of your skills. Main concept is Divine Edge uses heavy armor and hammers, the elemental warrior concept, and all the other elements. Wait, the elemental warrior concept and all other elemental skills have been removed. Rip. But there's great survivability and party support, but their own hunting and bossing skills were lacking. New skill called Divine Stigma that activates automatically when using Divine Charge, lets you hit monsters in a large area. Range. Wait, so there is still Divine Charge, but I thought isn't that an elemental thing? Lets you hit monsters in a larger range than before to improve hunting. New skill called Divine Judgment that activates automatically after a blast hits an enemy a certain number of times to improve bossing. Holy Force, is that this? Let's text and use a technical skill which replaces elemental charge. Wait, so you're really just gonna have one element now? You're just gonna be like a holy knight, but then you look. Aren't you too similar to Mihal then, who just has like a bunch of holiness and lights floating around and no other elements?
동일한 적을 일정 횟수 이상 적중할 때마다 추가 타격을 발동시켜 보스전에서의 전투 성능을 보조하게 됩니다. 그 밖에도 대부분의
Whole unit and Grand Cross cooldowns have been changed to 180 seconds.
홀리포스 스킬을 통해 손쉽게 기존 엘리멘탈 차지의 버프를 유지할 수 있게.
What were they at now?
홀리 유니티 그랜드 크로스의 쿨타임을 180초로
쿨타임?
조정하여 전투 편의성을 개선할 예정입니다. 다음으로는
Were they at 240 now?
사항에 대해 소개해드리겠습니다. 다크나이트는 어둠과 계약한
다크나이트.
창작 컨셉을 더욱 견고히 하고 어둡고 무거운 분위기를 잘 살릴 수 있도록
Oh yeah, we saw in the teaser we saw some of the skills,
인카네이션의
right?
이펙트와 성능을 전반적으로
La Mancha
리마스터하였습니다.
Spear Keck.
전투 측면에서는 먼저
Oh.
보스 주력기 궁군일
Ooh, that
디센트가
AoE though.
특정 상황에서만 쿨타임 없이 사용 가능하여 이를 위해 불필요한 스킬이 사용이 강제되고 전투 자유도를 낮춘다고 판단. 궁군일 디센트를 언제나 쿨타임 없이 사용할 수 있도록 변경하였습니다. 또
Gungnir's descent cooldown has been removed completely. Okay.
비올더 스킬을 사용하는 것 또한
Dark Resonance, which has a cooldown decreased every time you hit an enemy.
레조넌스로 변경하고 다크나이트가 직접 사용하는 스킬로 적을 타격할 때마다 쿨타임을 감소하도록
Reincarnation has
변경하였습니다.
been changed to have 3 modes with different invincibility durations and cooldowns.
무적 시간과 쿨타임이 서로 다른 세 가지
You
모드
can
중
pick one of the
하나를
three.
선택하여 발동할 수 있도록 변경하여 상황에 따라 더욱 유연한 대처가 가능하도록 개선하였습니다. 여기까지
I'm guessing you can choose like a low percentage reduction and then lasting very long, or a high percentage reduction lasting a little bit longer, or then full damage reduction lasting the shortest, or something like that, where you can choose it whether it's like survivability or pure immunity or something. I wonder if you take the lowest version of survivability, if you can then get 100% uptime.
각 직업별 소개에 앞서
mages.
마법사의 경우 공통적으로 개선되는 사항을 먼저 소개해드리겠습니다. 첫
Unstable
번째는
memory, unstable memorize.
메모라이즈에서 획득 가능한 스킬
To choose which skill.
인피니티의 효율이
Oh,
압도적으로 높아 효율적인 스킬 사용을 위해 저차수
the
스킬을 배우지
chances will
않는
be based on their
부자연스러운 플레이가
cooldown.
발생하고 인피니티가 아닌 다른 스킬이 뽑혔을
Infinity,
때
yeah.
부정 경험이 과도하게
Did it really
높습니다.
not have an F?
또한 정신없는 전투 상황에서도 인피니티를 확보하기 위해 잦은 빈도로 스킬을 재발동시켜야 하는 문제 또한 야기하고 있습니다. 이번 리마스터를 통해 언스테이블 메모라이즈로 발동되는 스킬을 개인이 직접 지정할 수 있도록 변경하고 대신 스킬 쿨
Wait, don't give like 6 skills to choose from. Are you really gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that you can choose from? That's a bit much. Does he just have like 4, I think?
타임이 확률적으로 다르게 설정되게끔 수정하여 위와 같은 문제들을 개선하고자 합니다. 두 번째는 이동 성능 개선입니다. 마법사 직업군의 경우 고유 이동기인 텔레포트의 이동 거리가 점프류 이동기에
What did they do to
비해서
the
좁고
teleports?
이동 관련 스킬들 또한 부족하여 넓은 거리를 빠르게 이동해야 하는 최근의 전투
Mana
상황에서
wave lets you.
상대적으로 불리했습니다.
Oh no.
일단
So base teleport range has been increased. A new skill in third job lets you choose to increase the movement range.
선택적으로 증가할 수 있는 기능을 추가하였습니다.
Oh, okay, like a
또한
teleport
1차 스킬의
duration.
상향 점프 스킬인 마나
Oh
웨이브를
no,
추가하여
mage
이동성을
up jump.
향상시킬 예정입니다.
Why? Now everyone is the same.
모험가 외에
Everyone has an
다른
up jump.
마법사 직업들의 기동성 또한 함께 개선될 예정이니 자세한 내용은 업데이트.
Nexon, we're gonna keep the characters' identity. Also, we're giving everyone an up jump now, so everyone is the same when it comes to mobility. Why?
확인 부탁드립니다. 그럼 지금부터 모험가
Other
마법사
non-adventure
직업군
mission?
리마스터 내용을 하나씩 소개해드리겠습니다. 첫 번째로 소개해드릴 직업은 아크메이지 썬콜입니다.
Ice
썬콜의 경우
lightning.
얼음과 번개를 자유자재로 다루는 마법사 컨셉을 더욱 강화하고자
오?
유사하게
오.
표현된 속성별 컬러, 이펙트 등을 차별화하고 연출을
purple?
강화하였습니다.
Bigger dragon. More covering of the map, so you can't see anything. So you have to play in transparency again and not see it at all.
빙결과 번개 스킬 연계에 있어 빙결 중첩 속도가 번개 스킬을 따라오지 못하는 상황을 최소화하고자 아이스 오라에 순간적으로 빙결 중첩을 빠르게 쌓을 수 있는 기능을 추가했습니다. 또
Nani?
순간적으로
Or is this? Or do they have God mode here? They didn't get swiped there. Accumulate. The main mechanic was to accumulate freeze stacks to power up your lightning skills. Improve the stacking speed. Ice aura will now stack freeze more quickly. Chain lightning's chain range has been increased. Thunderstorm can now be installed to improve hunting and bossing. Thunderstorm can be installed. Oh, is that what this is? Blizzard's buff has been changed to a passive skill. Frozen Break has changed to activate at 100% chance. Frozen Break. What is that? Wait, this looks like an iframe. What? Maybe they were just immune because of the showcase.
체인 라이트닝의 전이 범위를 확대하고
So
썬더스톰 스킬의
chain lightning is
설치 기능을
reflection now.
추가하여
Okay.
복잡한 맵에서의 사냥이나
Okay, that's the thunderstorm
보스전을
install.
조절할 수 있도록
Okay.
개선하고자 합니다. 이 밖에도 전투 시 원하지 않는 상황에서 버프 유지를 위해 블리자드를 사용하지 않도록 버프 효과를 패시브화하고 전투에서의 확률 경험을 줄이고자 프로즌 브레이크가 확정적으로
That's Korean.
발동되도록 수정하였습니다.
다음으로는
다음으로는 아크메이지 불독의 개선 사항에 대해 소개해드리겠습니다.
Fire Poison Mage. Okay.
불독은 불과 독을 자유롭게 사용하는 마법사로서 기존에도 붉은색의 불, 초록색의
Explosions.
독 두 가지 컨셉이 명확하게 분리되어 있었습니다. 하지만 스킬 이펙트가 노후화된 부분이 많아 대부분의 스킬들을
Boom.
세련되게 리뉴얼하여 각 속성별 컨셉을 보다 강화하고자 합니다.
Ooh.
전투에 있어선
Fire?
기존의 도트 데미지를 쌓고 폭발시키는 연계
Okay, maybe we
플레이
should read these first and then look at the character and then I can see it, right? Main concept is a magician that can freely use fire poison, has a new DOT effect because they only have like 7 so far, so they needed an 8th one. Slime virus has been changed to a skill called Poison Region, which can be installed and slowly creates poison across the floor. If you use fire skills on it, the poison areas will explode. Yeah, I mean, because that little slime virus thing wasn't really used at all, right? Poison Chain's maximum number of poisons and infected monsters have been increased. Megiddo Flame has been changed to create multiple orbs to improve bossing and hunting. Ooh.
보다 수월해질 수
More
있도록
multi-use
도트
from the
데미지를
skill.
주는 스킬들을 추가하려 합니다. 먼저 파이어 오라 스킬에 도트 데미지 기능이 추가되고 일정 주기마다 공격 시 이펙트를
Okay, so
추가하여
it's the fire aura
스킬
thing is more
피드백을
visible
강화할
now.
예정입니다. 또한 사용성이 낮았던 슬라임
And does it feel like they changed almost every
일정
single skill?
주기마다 도트 데미지를 주는 도경력을 설치하는
They got a Phantom V
포이즌
skill?
리전
Oh,
스킬로
right, with the little skull thing flying around?
도경력은 시간이 흐르면 조금씩 주변으로
Okay, so
확장되며
that's...
해당 영역에서 불
Oh,
스킬을
that spreads
사용하면
quickly.
중독된 지역을 따라
And then blows up the entire map?
사냥에 도움을 주게 됩니다.
Wait, what?
그 밖에도
That is
포이즌
correct!
체인의 최대 중독 전염 몬스터
Is it... Wow, so they're going from like, They're going from like mobbing to being able to do
불
this?
스킬을 사용하면 중독된 지역을
Wow, what a change. We slightly changed the skill from being absolutely useless to dominating the entire map. Okay.
따라 연쇄 폭발이 발생.
That seems...
사냥에 도움을 주게 됩니다.
Yeah, that is a glow up if ever I've seen
포이즌
one.
체인의 최대 중독 전염
Poison chain?
몬스터 수를 증가시키고
Oh.
메기도
Yeah,
플레임을
Megiddo Flame, yeah, show me.
생성되는 스킬로
Oh.
변경하여
Bouncy? Oh.
보스나 사냥에서의 스킬 효용성을
I don't like the delayed effect of
개선하였습니다.
searching targets, but it
다음으로
seems...
소개해드릴 직업은 비숍입니다.
That seems pretty
비숍은
nice. Bishop, yeah, show me.
선택자이자 파티원 서포팅에 특화된
What the-
직업으로서의
Fuck. This music is gonna get really annoying in like 30 minutes, huh? It's the same song in the background every time. Okay, Bishop makes a holy priestess supports party members. True. Biggest change to Bishop is Vengeance of Angels and its linked skills. Okay, that's Vengeance of Angels. It's not Angel of Balance. Is it Angel of Balance? Currently, Vengeance has demerits that cannot be used when in a party. Wait, huh? There's a big difference between strong and weak bishops. Skill restrictions when using Vengeance of Angels has been removed. Angel Ray has been changed to be enhanced at all times. In Vengeance mode, Heal, Fountain, and Dispel will be changed to attacking skills. The fuck? Bishop with better control and damage can contribute more to the party. New skills called Holy Water and Holy Blood, which improve Bishop's attack power. Angel of Libra, oh, that's the one, Angel of Valence, has been changed to summon 2 angels. Of course, because 2 is better than 1, guys. It's a bigger number, so it's better. Hell yeah.
정체성이 명확한 직업입니다. 이러한 비숍의 개성을 잘 살릴 수 있도록 성스러운 사제의 이미지를 메인 컨셉으로 하여 이펙트 개선.
Okay, I'm gonna be real. These effects look like it's the same yellow and the same sprite pack as that they used for the Paladin one so far. I like that all the particles look like a little bit different between the characters, but
성스러운 사제
now it feels very
메인
similar, no?
컨셉으로 하여 이펙트 개선 작업이 진행되었습니다. 비숍의 가장 주요한 변경 사항은 벤전스 오브 엔젤과 그와 관련된 스킬들의 변경입니다.
Quick
현재
maths, yeah, true.
비숍의 벤전스 오브 엔젤은 디메리트가 매우 커서 파티 상황에서 사용할 수 없었고 그로 인해 성장 수준이 높은 비숍과 낮은 비숍의 파티 기여도에 큰 차이가 없었습니다. 이번 개편을 통해 벤전스를 활성화했을 때 스킬 제한이 사라지고 강화된 엔젤레이 효과가 상시 적용되게 변경됩니다. 벤전스 모드일 때는 기존 힐, 홀리 파운틴, 디스펠 스킬이 공격에 특화된 스킬로 변경되는데요. 이를 통해 힐에 포함된 짧은 몬스터 디버프를 지속적으로 갱신하기 위해 공격 스킬을 사용해야 했던 문제가 함께 개선되며 성장 수준이 높고 컨트롤 실력이 뛰어난 비숍일수록 데미지적인 측면에서 파티 기여도가 크게 증가합니다.
So their mobbing should get a lot better like that.
일반 엔젤레이
Because they've
상태에서의
got summons and
원거리
stuff?
힐 기능이 사라진 점을 보완하고 비숍의
Yeah, or you can use
공격
it for
능력을
bossing
향상시킬 수
DPS,
있는
or for
신규
mobbing you can actually have
홀리 워터,
summons now.
홀리 블러드도 추가될 예정입니다.
Holy Blood? Oh.
끝으로 엔젤 오브 리브라 또한 두 천사가
An
동시에
extra
소환되게
buff?
변경됩니다.
It's probably gonna give boss
이에
damage, I'm
따라
guessing.
일부 버프 효과가 조정될 예정입니다.
And then you summon both of the
공주
angels.
직업군들을 소개해드리겠습니다. 첫 번째는
Dude, in like 6 years when they redo the Explorers again, I'm already gonna tell you. You know how many angels Bishop is gonna summon? Yeah, it's gonna blow your mind. It's gonna be 3, okay?
보우마스터입니다.
Bowmaster.
보우마스터는 폭풍과 같은 속사
Man, I'd be so excited and go into the Discord and talk about this if I wasn't banned from that one. Bowmaster. Let's see. Bowmaster's main concept is an archer that shoots rapid-fire attacks and creates a huge amount of arrows that fly around. True. Quiver cartridge's poison arrow has been removed. Yeah, fuck those things. You can now choose between blood arrows and magic arrows. They have improved the convenience when Quiver full burst ends and you had to use advanced Quiver. This is called Flash Mirage? Mirage. That enhances the concept of automatic rapid-fire attacks to improve bossing and hunting overall. Movement speed restriction when using Hurricane has been removed. Cast delay has been decreased. So shorter cast delay and no movement restriction while hurricaning. Okay. Wow. Then I hope that who are the other ones who actually isn't able to move but has to like stutter step it, like Wind Archer? I hope Wind Archer gets something similar, because now only is it like were the other ones already, were Bowmaster's already able to move, now they could just move full speed. They don't even get a penalty anymore. Quiver's full burst arrow logic has been improved. I love logic improvements.
워낙 많은
Pretty good
종류의
rapper, too.
추가 공격이 존재하다 보니 색상에서의
Okay, that's that
차별점을
arrow
유지하되
shot thing.
보우마스터의 공격과 추가 화살이 보다 조화롭고 잘 식별될 수 있도록 이펙트를 개선하였습니다.
This makes the arrow blaster look better. It's still bad probably,
전투에서
but it makes it look
첫 번째
better at least.
변경점은 어드밴스드 퀴버 카트리지 변경입니다. 최초의 의도와 달리 현재는 독화살의 효용과 선호도가 너무 낮아졌고
When I heard Doof during the Black Mage run, his main problem was like the blood arrows ending and stuff and having to restart those and timing that properly. That seemed to be the most annoying thing for him. So if they improve that logic and improve that damage,
이에 따라 퀴버 풀버스트의 지속 시간이 끝나는 타이밍에 어드밴스드 퀴버를 사용해야 하는 불편함도 사라집니다. 또한 전반적인 사냥, 보스, 전투 능력을 보완하고 보우마스터 특유의
toggles?
공격
Oh, that's pretty
쾌감을
good.
더욱 강화할 신규 스킬 플래시 미라주가 추가됩니다. 이외에도 폭풍의 시 사용 시 이동 속도가 고정되는 부분이
full speed
제거되고
movement. Look at that.
딜레이가 감소되며 퀴버 풀버스트의 화살 로직을 개선하여 스킬의
Does it mean if you're strong enough that you can dodge will move? If you're fast enough, I mean. All right, marksman. I just started carrying. Okay, well, I also carried but the hero, but yeah, hero seems like that's pretty solid. Marksman comes with a sniper, carefully fires powerful arrows and shoot and one shot at a time. Sure. The existing distance mechanic made it difficult for players to move around freely in combat and was very inconvenient, so it was removed. It wasn't really. It was actually kind of cool that you kind of had to do that. You had to come up with solutions and stuff. I don't think it was very inconvenient at all. Plus, they already reduced the efficiency of that because of the last rework. But okay. Completely removed. So now we can stand everywhere all the time and retain our identity, right? Sniping and piercing now have a mechanism where every few shots an enhanced arrow is fired. Okay, that's what we kind of gathered from the sneaky preview, right? Marksman will receive retreat shot, the same skill as Bowmaster. Oh, a new skill called Bolt Flow for both Marksman and Bowmaster that lets you teleport to any location you want on the map. What? Dude, Doof is gonna love this. He's already using Blink willy-nilly to teleport. Oh, mobbing skill. What was that? Range? Was it high-speed shot? Ho-Young's teleport? Yeah, that's how I'm imagining it right now, but I guess they'll show it.
메커니즘은 몬스터와 캐릭터 모두 빠르고 자유롭게 이동하는 최근의 전투 패턴에는 어울리지 않는 메커니즘이 되어버렸고 불편함을 유발하였습니다. 이번 리마스터에서는 신궁의
Empowered shot?
메커니즘을
Oh.
제거하고
So these are the regular shots but empowered.
일정 횟수 사용할 때마다 각 스킬을 강화하는 신규 메커니즘 이렌스 에로우가 추가될 예정입니다.
Ooh.
그 외에도 보우마스터의 스킬인 리트리트 샷이 신궁에도 추가되며 맵 내에 원하는
Ooh,
위치를
nice.
텔레포트를 할 수
Floating a
있는
bit more.
신규
Teleport?
스킬이
Teleport him?
신궁과
Do it.
보우마스터 모두에게 새롭게 추가됩니다.
Nice.
네, 다음은 도적 직업군에
네.
대해 설명해 드리도록 하겠습니다.
Ooh.
제일 먼저
That seems like some
소개해드릴
good
직업은
stuff.
나이트로드입니다. 나이트로드는
Night Load. Or Night Road. Arrow's main concept is a dark lord that uses throwing stars and charms in combat. Night Lord is MapleStory's biggest high-risk, high-return character with a ton of damage but little survivability. They have dark side, but sure, true. A new skill called Shadow Rush that lets you do a short rush with dark side to improve avoidability and give better control to players. Like a dash skill? Shadow Challenge and other hunting skills have had their overall ranges and usability increased, because that's something that Night Lords definitely needed, was more range. Quadruple Throw will now prioritize the enemy with the highest HP in range. Wait, that wasn't a thing before? That's cucked. Oh no, actually I know that's not a thing. That wasn't a thing before because of some bosses that I did. Certain buff skills like Claw Booster and Spirit Stars have been changed to passives. Putting on the training wheels. Bigger ranges, all the skills passive, and an extra rush skill. Night Lords.
나이트로드는 생존력이 약한 대신
Looking mighty clean.
공격력이 매우 뛰어난 메이플스토리의 가장 대표적인 하이리스크 하이리턴 캐릭터입니다. 스킬 특성상 보스 몬스터에게 최대한 근접하여 전투를 펼치는 상황이 잦은데요. 최근 보스의 패턴이 다양화되면서 개인의 컨트롤 실력으로도 극복할 수 없는 상황이
talking about keen control or gain control?
이에 사용 중 다크사이트가 걸리는 짧은 돌진 스킬인 섀도우 러시 스킬을 추가하여 컨트롤 실력에 따라 데미지를 끊임없이 주거나 공격을 재빠르게 회피할 수 있도록 개선할 예정입니다.
Oh wow, that little dash. Ooh. It's a really small dash though, but I think it'll be really handy for your positioning.
후에 HP가 높은 적을 우선 타겟하는 기능을 추가하고 자벨린 부스터, 스피릿 자벨린 등 일부 버프 스킬을 패시브화하여 편의성을 강화하였습니다.
Peshibu does passive, right? Wait, actually, in this situation though, if you're here and attacking Lucid, if you're super strong, you don't want to, you kind of want to ignore the golems and just kill Lucid, right? But if you're not uber duper strong, you probably want to get rid of the golem, so that it doesn't turn into a giant pile of golems that you can't move over if you need to go to the other side, right? So how do you ever kill this golem now? You have to use multi-target hits. You're not going to be able to kill it at this point. The dash ends in dark side too. Ooh, that's nice. Spirit Stars means you only need one star set. Looks like it, yeah. Which means it'll be more, comparatively, would be more valuable to go for the stars now in Phantom Forest and just get one set, because you're not getting just 2 attack during that set. You're getting 2 attack always. So and you won't need to do it a whole bunch of times, for all of the sets. So overall, in the investment towards return for getting the Crystal Eelbees or the Balanced Furies in Phantom Forest for Night Lords, and maybe for Nightwalkers if they do something like that in the future, but specifically now for Night Lords, it's definitely gone up, yeah. So if you were doing a bunch of those because you want to try to get a bunch of sets, you can probably hold off because they've got you covered.
자벨린 부스터, 스피릿 자벨린 등 일부 버프 스킬을 패시브화하여 편의성을 강화하였습니다. 다음으로 소개해드릴 직업은 섀도워입니다.
All right, show a Shadower. Shadower remains an assassin. True. The biggest change to Shadowers is the removal of the killing point system and the addition of new skills, Bloody Pocket and Bloody Explosion. Ooh. Many Shadowers use the Assassinate Meso Explosion Assassinate pattern to effectively stack and use killing points, which was not intended but became an important part of Shadowers' control. This will now be... Was not intended? Really? This will now be implemented as a real in-game system to improve problems where it could not be used in certain situations and slightly decrease the control difficulty. A new skill called Bloody Pocket that can be turned on and off. So new toggle, which makes monsters drop red coins when hit. Red coins. Maple M. Red Mesos. A new skill called Bloody Explosion that can be used to make the red coins disappear, deal damage in front of the character, and give the flesh buff. While the flesh buff is active, you can use Assassinate's second hit to activate an enhanced Assassinate that has the same effect as the existing killing points buff. Ah. You can now use Eviscerate while using Sonic Blow to instantly cancel it. Oh, nice. And you can now, that means that Sonic Blow isn't a death sentence most of the time. You can now activate Demon Slashing Shadow Formation's final hit instantly whenever you want. Oh, that's also nice. So that you can make sure you can confirm that big hit instead of having to... Oh man, hopefully they do that for Arc as well. That if you want to not be an Abyssal like the whole time, you just want to activate the explosion at the end and get out of your iframe, that you should be able to do that as well. It's so weird that you have to always be stuck for that long. Because if you see the boss animation is ending and they're going to do something else, you should be able to pop out of it and just commit the explosion infinitely. I hope that this is like a general trend that they that like echoes through to the other classes in the game as well.
섀도어는
All
몸을
right.
숨긴 채 단검으로
All
적을
right.
기습하는
Skills look harsher. The red and the dark theme, you know, like in Kane and in Arc is very strong. My fear a little bit with these skills is that I see those big sprites, and I know other classes where you turn the visibility down to 0, and those things still are very visible, and it's gonna like hinder your visibility when you're playing. But
전투 측면에서 섀도어의 가장 큰 변경점은
Show us.
킬링 포인트 시스템의 제거와 신규 스킬인 블러디 파킷, 블러디 익스플로전 추가입니다. 많은 섀도어 용사님들께서 킬링 포인트 스택을 쌓은 상태에서 암살 공격을 하기 위해 암살과 암살 사이에 메소 익스플로전을 사용하는 소위 암매한 패턴을 이용하고 계신데요. 이는 의도한 부분은 아니지만 용사님들께서 해당 컨트롤을 이용하여 꾸준한 딜링을 유지하는 것을 섀도어의 핵심 컨트롤로 인지하고 계시기 때문에 해당 컨트롤을 인게임의 시스템으로 구현하여 특정 상황에서는 사용할 수 없었던 문제들을 해결하고 컨트롤의 난이도를 소폭 하향하려 합니다.
no, he's talking now about how it became a staple for the control. Yeah.
메소 익스플로전 스킬이 변경되며
Ooh, I see the coins.
몬스터 타격 시 붉은 동전이 떨어지게 되는데요. 이때 메소
Should it just
익스플로전에서
consumes however many are on the map?
익스플로전 스킬을 사용하면 붉은 동전이 사라지며 캐릭터 전방에 피해를 입히고 사리 버프를 획득합니다. 사리 버프를 보유한 상태에서 암살 2타를 사용하면 강화된 암살이 발동되며 기존 킬링 포인트 효과와 동일한 추가 피해를 입힙니다. 그 밖에도
Ooh, stronger
소닉 블로우
assassinate?
사용
Okay.
중 절개를 사용하면 소닉 블로우를 중단할 수 있게 변경되고 멸기 차명진 또한 스킬 데미지의 큰 비중을 차지하는 마지막 타격을 원하는
Why is every attack like the same color now, though? I like that classes had like the diversity of the different skills with like different effects and stuff. I know that they were like for theming they want to get more similar, but now it almost feels like all of the effects just kind of all look the same now. Like for Paladin, everything is just like the yellow blob. Bishop, everything is a yellow blob. Shadower, everything is a red slash. I kind of like that it all looked a little bit different. I don't know if I'm a huge fan.
기능을 추가하여 5차 스킬에서도 여러 가지 불편 사항들이 개선될 예정입니다. 도적 직업에서 마지막으로 소개해드릴 직업은 듀얼 블레이드입니다. 듀얼 블레이드는 이도류를 사용하는 날렵한 도적이며 날카로운 이도류의 이미지를 잘 구현할 수 있도록 이펙트를 개선했습니다.
Oh, we're already doing Dual Blade. Hang on. Fuck, I forgot that I uploaded a video and I'm adding the... I'm adding my SEO to it, okay? Okay, MapleStory. Oh yeah, you guys can see all that. Nice. Boop. There we go. Alright. Clean. Alright, what does Dual Blade get? Dual Blade's main concept is a swift thief that uses a two-sworded style. Nice. Not two swords. Don't call a Katara a sword. Dual Blades overall skill growth experience has been enhanced. The forced movement on skills has been removed. Forced movement on skills have been removed. And 1.5 to 2.5 job advancement skills have been enhanced. Blade Fury and Phantom Blow's attack ranges have been increased. Final Cut has been changed to be used without moving you. Okay. Flashbang has been changed to be applied at 100% chance. Wait, that's it? I thought Flashbang was going to be changed to actually do something very useful instead of work more easily, I guess.
먼저 듀얼 블레이드는 전반적인 스킬 성장 경험을 강화했습니다. 기존에는 4차전 사냥 주력기에 강제 이동이 동반되어서 초반 육성 난이도가 상당히 높았는데요. 강제 이동 기능을 제거하고 1.5차, 2.5차에 각각 주력기를 강화하는 형태로 스킬을 재배치하여 스킬 성장 경험을 보다 강화하였습니다. 그 밖에도 주력기인 블레이드 퓨리와 팬텀 블로우의 공격 범위를 상향하고 파이널 컷을 제자리에서
Phantom Blow
사용하는
looks way
스킬로
different now.
변경하여 보스전에서의 사용 편의를 개선하였습니다. 또한 플래시뱅에 적용된 확률 요소를 제거하여 적중만 해도 해당 정액에 일정 시간 동안 추가 데미지를 입힐 수 있도록 수정하였습니다. 마지막으로 해적 직업
Flashbang does darkness, right?
소개해드리겠습니다.
Or blindness, whatever
첫
you want
번째
to call it.
직업은 캡틴입니다.
Captain, also known as Corsair. Captain's main concept is captain in a battleship. Yes. Oh, sorry, you guys can't read that. The comical elements in their summons and main skills have been changed to match this concept. Ooh, battleship's bomber probability elements have been removed. A new skill called Sign of Bombard that lets you direct attacks to the installed location to improve control. Octo Quarterdeck will now prioritize boss monsters. Added a new effect to summon crew, other than just eating status effects to make them more useful in hunting and bossing. Unwearying Nectar will now enhance summons attack rates and damage. Quick Draw has been changed to a passive skill that activates automatically. Ooh, okay. That's one that actually requires a lot of extra like key inputs when Corsairs are playing, so that's probably a huge like quality of life for them. Infinite Bullets and Battleship's Nautilus buff effect have been changed to passives. This could be interesting. I think Corsair is like kind of sleeper strong, and a lot of people just neglect that character completely. I wonder if this puts them on the map a bit more. Oh, Easton is gone. F chat for Easton, boys.
전투 측면에서는 전투 기여도가 높은 소환수와 관련된 요소들이 많이 변경되었습니다. 배틀십 본바는 확률 요소를 제거하고 설치된 위치에 포격을 유도할 수 있는 사인 오브 봄바드 스킬을 추가하여 조작성을 높였습니다. 또 옥타 쿼터 덱에는
Hang on, can I see that one again?
많이 변경되었습니다.
So you put a bombardment phase down?
확률 요소를 제거하고 설치된 위치에 포격을
and then
유도할 수
you
있는
call down the fire and it's just
스킬을 추가하여 조작성을 높였습니다.
I hate they know exactly what they're doing. They're using it on Zakum because you can see all of the pieces get hit, so it looks insane because it's 9 targets that are being hit at the same time. But then it's so it's so devious because you know most of the time bosses just have one piece where they can get hit, so it'll only be 1/9 of the lines that you see here. But now we're getting like a whoa my god, it looks so fucking crazy. When maybe in bossing it's not going to be that crazy either, right?
또 옥타 쿼터 덱에는 보스 우선
Was it going to happen to nodes? That's the thing that I'm also curious about.
기능 외에도 사냥과 보스전에서 보조 역할을 수행하는
Okay, did this guy also get an iframe, or are they just like immune to damage when they're doing the Crimson Queen? They're playing Crimson Queen in God mode, right? It has to be. Like, don't showcase new skills and then don't take damage from bosses, because if you're not saying that you're in God mode, it looks like you. Well, they had 2 iframes, but I don't think they're using one here. Was that the iframe? That one? That shot? No, that's the same as this one. They're not using an iframe. The Octo Cannon is like a puppet? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it's not a GM God mode, right? Yeah. Oh, that's a nice effect. I like that one.
잦은 빈도로 키를 입력해야 했던 퀵 드로우를 패시브로 변경하여 자동 발동할 수 있게 수정하고 이어서 사용되는 스킬들을 강화하도록 변경하였으며
Corsair go.
패시브와 전함 노틸러스 버프 효과 패시브화를 진행하였습니다.
Not less passive, yeah.
다음으로 소개해드릴 직업은 바이퍼인데요. 바이퍼는
Viper, also known as the Buccaneer. Let's see if Bucks still suck. Here we go. Because of this fighter that uses the power of water dragons, the superhuman concept has been removed. That is so unfortunate. No more Super Saiyan. RIP. The Water Dragon concept has been added to skills in lower jobs. The energy system has been removed. Next one. We like to keep the identity of the classes. Also next one. Removing transformation and the energy system from Buccaneers. Okay. We're going to somehow pretend like those two things can happen at the same time. All right, just suspending disbelief for a second. The energy system has been removed. Viper skills have been separated into fighting skills and water dragon skills. Wait, are they kind of turning Buccaneer into like the Mojang? They're becoming more like jujitsu fucking waterbenders at this point than they're actually like transformed punchy boys, right? They're like just like bending the fucking water dragons and then like throwing them at you. All right, let's see. Now have a mechanism where using fighting skills will automatically activate water dragon skills. Oh, it's like an after image. Water dragon skills can be used starting from second job. A new skill called Serpent Stone that sometimes enhances water dragon skills. Is released, I guess. A few control elements have been added to enhance the fun of combat without compromising Viper's easy combat patterns. Okay, that's very limited. Let's see what that looks like.
컨셉이 혼재하며 다소 모호한 컨셉을 갖고 있었습니다. 이번 리마스터를 통해
I'm
초인
reacting
컨셉을
super hard right now,
제거하고
guys. Oh.
수룡의 힘을 다루는 격투가로 재정의하였습니다. 따라서 기존 초인과 관련된 스킬들은 모두 다른 스킬들로 대체되었고
Okay, this is a
5차 이전
that was a giant blob of
스킬들에서도
water.
수룡 스킬들이 추가되는 등 결과적으로 이번 모험가 리마스터에서 가장 많은 변화가 생겼습니다.
This is a complete. Is this a new class? Are they bringing a new class to GMS, guys? I think they removed Buccaneer and added a new class.
먼저 유의미하게 동작하고 있지 않던 기존의 에너지 시스템을 제거하고 바이퍼의 스킬을 격투 스킬과 수룡 스킬 두 가지 컨셉으로 분류한 뒤 격투 스킬을 사용하면 수룡 스킬이 자동으로 발사되는
Dude, is that Octo? Is this supposed to be Octo Punch?
분류한 뒤
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No.
바이퍼의
Is that uppercut? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But Octo Punch hits 9 times with the passive, right? Octo Punch, by the way.
스킬과 수룡 스킬 두 가지 컨셉으로 분류한
Also, this is a departure of the original range, right? Isn't the normal octopus range like half of this? Nono Punch, yeah. I think as long as they increase the radius of Lord of the Deep as well, so Buccaneer don't have to like hug their target as much anymore, then.
격투 스킬을 사용하면 수룡 스킬이 자동으로 발사되는 형태의 전투 메커니즘을 추가하였습니다.
That's the mobbing skill? Buccaneers have a mobbing skill?
심플한 조작, 스킬
I thought they just jumped around with Lord of the Deep.
핵심 가치에 부합하면서도 전투 경험을 개선해 줄 것으로 기대하고 있습니다. 수룡 스킬은 2차 전직부터 사용되며 이후 사냥과 보스 전투 모든 영역을 보조할 예정입니다. 뿐만 아니라 수룡 스킬을 때때로 강화해주는 서펜트 스톤 스킬도 함께 추가되는데요. 바이퍼의 손쉬운 전투 패턴을 해치지 않는 선에서 약간의 컨트롤 요소를 추가하여 전투의 재미를
What the fuck?
마지막으로 소개해드릴 직업은 캐논 슈터입니다.
This is just a new class. What the hell? Okay, so they're completely changing Buccaneer. Interesting. All right, Cannoneer, Cannon Shooter. My bad. Cannon Shooter's main concept is a bright and cheery adventure with intense fiery gunpowder skills. Okay. New skill called Mini Cannonball that stacks every few seconds and can be used to explode above you when you cast it. Okay. A big, huge, gigantic cannonball will now slow down while hitting enemies. Oh my god, after 5 nerfs since the skill was released, is this going to be finally a buff? Well, actually, is it a buff though? When you still have the limit of how many targets you can hit? Nah, you can kind of see it as a nerf for mobbing though, right? Because you don't want it to slow down. You want it to get further to the point. The question is the limit of the cannon going to be the the time that it is up or the distance that it travels. I think it's the time that it's up. And if it gets slowed down by targets, then this is actually going to be a nerf for mobbing. For bossing, probably a buff. But for mobbing, a nerf is what it feels like. But we'll see, I guess. Monkey Furious debuff duration has been increased. Cool. Monkey Wave has been removed. Thank you. Just make it a passive. Critical damage has been moved to Oak Barrel Roulette. To the Barrel Roulette? What? That's also a nerf. Unless it's a passive for the Oak Barrel Roulette skill or something. You can now turn the monkey effect on or off. Wait, that's it? Bruh. Okay, let's see.
캐논 슈터는 모험가다운 밝고 유쾌한 성격이 가장 잘 두드러지는
Okay.
직업으로
All the effects are red and fiery now.
밝고 위트 있는
Are they all gonna look exactly like this now?
하지만 주력기에서만큼은 불꽃과 화양 연기의 강렬하고 무게감 있는 인상을 강조하여 캐논 슈터의 강력함이
Yeah.
보다 잘
Okay, they
드러날
look
수 있도록
really all
개선하였습니다.
the same.
전투 측면에서는
That guy just jumped off.
미니 캐논볼이
He was
추가됩니다.
fucked.
미니 캐논볼은 일정 시간마다 하나씩 쌓이는 폭탄으로 시전 위치에서 하늘 위로 올라가
You want the cannon to
폭발하며
control a certain area, yeah.
공격하게 됩니다. 해당 스킬로 캐논 슈터의 답답했던
Oh, the cannonball shooting on
사냥
top of you is kind of
일부
interesting.
개선될 예정입니다.
Ooh, that's a
이외에도
pretty nice
플레이
hitbox.
편의성 개선도 다양하게 이루어집니다. 먼저 캐논 슈터의
I guess-
스킬인 빅 휴즈
I guess that's maybe why they redid the cannon, because if the cannon slows down, that's going to decrease your... Well, they want to get that other skill that increases your mobbing, but this one is going to decrease your mobbing. Because if they didn't do that, then it would just objectively increase your mobbing by a whole lot, and your functionality in mobbing. So maybe they did that as a counteract
캐논볼이 보다
to make sure that the
온전한
nerf to the
공격을
cannonball
가할 수
wasn't
있도록
that bad.
적에게 닿으면 감속하는 기능이 추가됩니다. 또한 몽키 퓨리어스의 디버프 지속 시간을 늘리고 전투 중 계속 갱신해야 했던 몽키 웨이브 스킬을 삭제. 크리티컬 데미지 버프는 오크통 룰렛으로 이관하여
Wait. He just mentioned Monkey Fury. Monkey Fury wasn't mentioned here, was it? Oh, Furious. Oh, that's Monkey Furious, right. Debuff has been increased. Duration increased. Okay, that's good shit, because that one didn't last very
몽키
long.
웨이브 스킬을 삭제. 크리티컬 데미지 버프는 오크통 룰렛으로 이관하여 플레이 피로도를 완화하고자 합니다. 마지막으로 몽키와 함께라면 스킬이 추가되어 몽키 이펙트를
Roll 36% strength in my arcane cape. Shit, nice, dude. 500 mil well spent, definitely.
개선 사항들에 대해서 소개해드렸습니다. 워낙 변경점이 많다 보니 시간 관계상 쇼케이스에서 자세히 다루지 못한 내용들도 많이 있었는데요. 이후
So here's what they said. January 6th is there'll also be adventurous story improvements. This includes improved story elements, male-female illustrations for all
1월 2일
jobs,
테스트 월드 업데이트를 통해
story NPC renewals for Sugar, Tess, Rondo, and Olivia with new illustrations and voices.
이번 모험가 리마스터와 동시에 전 직업 밸런스 패치 또한 진행될 예정입니다. 앞에서 잠깐 언급드린
Are they gonna show this?
마법의 기동성 전반 개선과 같은 편의성 개선 사항을 포함하여 여러
Yeah, it looks
직업의
like it. Okay.
전투 경험을 개선할 예정입니다.
No, video is going to be up
자세한 내용은
right here.
마찬가지로 모험가 리마스터 업데이트를 통해 상세히 안내드릴 예정이니 조금만 더 기다려주시면 대단히 감사하겠습니다.
지금까지 모험가 스킬 컨셉 변경.
Okay, what are we thinking at this point? At this point, I'm thinking, what the fuck happened to Buccaneers? This is hashtag not my buck. And then I'll have to see Cannoneers in action. In general, I don't like that all the skills for all the classes, or that all one classes, all of their skills look way too similar now. I like that there was like, oh, one is like a bright yellow, one is like a lighter yellow, one has more spacing in it, one is more transparent. Now it seems like they're all like the same blob of color. Like all the Shadow skills are all just red swipes, and all of the Cannoneer attacks are all just red blobs, and all of the Bishop and Paladin skills are just yellow blobs. I don't like that. I feel like it removed some of the unique characteristics that the character had. That you had that, you know, that it didn't look exactly the same. I don't like that. But yeah, Bowmaster, everything is blue now.
Buccaneer is cool, man.
Yeah, is it cool? Okay. Bucks make me think second Thunderbreaker. I wonder if they have like a similar rework in the making for the Cygnus Knights to make the Cygnus Knights not overlap with the current Explorers too much.
많은 용사님들이
Thanks for the 5 months,
여러분을
Akashishi.
기다리고 계신 게 또 있습니다. 바로
6 months per
스토리
item.
컨텐츠 개선입니다. 이번에 모험가 직업의 스토리도 변경된 점이 있다고 들었거든요.
네, 그렇습니다. 이번 개선에서는 스킬뿐만 아니라 스토리 컨텐츠의 개선도 함께 진행될 예정입니다. 모험가 직업군은 최근 출시되는 직업들과는 달리 고유한 이야기가 많지 않고 캐릭터성 또한 다소 약했는데요. 이번 개선을 통해 모험가 직업 고유의 이야기를 보강하고 메인 스토리 설정상 중요한 부분들을 추가하거나 수정하는 작업들을 진행하여 모험가의 정체성을 보다 확고히 했습니다. 또 초보자 때부터 모든 세부 직업까지 성별이 구별된 일러스트를 추가하였고
Ooh.
슈가, 론도, 테스, 올리비아 같은 주요 NPC들의 이미지 리뉴얼, 일러스트 추가, 보이스 추가 등을 진행하여 스토리의 몰입감을 보다 높였습니다. 이번
Why does Tess look even more like a dude now?
모험가 스토리 개선을 시작으로 진행될 스토리 컨텐츠 개편에 보다 많은 관심과 기대 부탁드립니다.
네, 감사합니다. 여기까지 이번 모험가 리마스터에서 준비된 사항들에 대해서 모두 좀 말씀을 드렸습니다. 마지막으로 멋진 모습으로 리마스터된 모험가들의 모습을 담은 애니메이션을 보여드리면서 소개를 마무리 지을게요.
Animation. Alright, here we go.
준비된 영상 함께
Hype me up,
만나보시죠.
daddy. Let's go. Oh. Oh. Oh.
홀로 세상의 혼란을
New Buccaneer.
잠재우고
Oh no, he's gone.
함부로 단풍나무에 저물었다는
어?
전설 속의
Oh.
한 모험가.
Or the transcendent of life?
그리고 그의 발자취를 따라 모험의 길을
Oh,
택한
pretty
수많은
pretty
사람.
tree.
그들 사이에서 너는 어떤
Oh,
모험을
there they are.
꾸고 있니? 누구보다
Test the guy.
강해지기 위한 모험?
Balrog, get hammered in the face.
자유를 만끽하는 모험? 아니면
Or they really took this chance to get the new character models and the new skills immediately integrated into the.
무대의 힘을 탐구하는 그런 모험일
Why is
수도
Pathfinder
있겠지.
there? You're not a real explorer.
없는 것이라면 그 무엇이라도 물리칠 수 있다는 자신감과
Oh yeah, by the way, nothing for Pathfinder.
전장을 꿰뚫어보는 냉철함을
I totally
가진
noticed that
사람은
earlier, by the way.
모험의 길 한켠에서 큰 행운을 만날지도 몰라.
Ooh, treasure.
하지만
Yoink.
감당하기 힘든 불행을 만날 수도 있을
Oh.
거야.
Shit's on fire, yo.
딛고 있던 일상이 한줌 잿더미가 되어버리는 시련 말이야.
Von Leon, help us. Oh. Smashy, smashy.
네가 가진 모든 것을 걸어. 부딪히고 또 부딪히고.
Is this a 3-in-1 explorer thief? Yo, that would be a crossover class that can play all of them.
혼신의 힘을 다해 몸부림쳐도 승리를 단언할 순 없어.
Nice. My game just closed on my laptop. No such host is known? Bruh.
터무니없이 강한 적을 마주하고
Lotus! The guy.
힘의 한계를 느낄 땐
Oh my god, transformed. Come on, hero, you got buffed. You could do it.
변하지 않을 너의 의지를.
Lucid? She's too young. Stop a chat. Oh yeah, marksman. Hell yeah. Snipe.
몸속에서도
Snipe!
꺾이지 않는 의지를 힘위에 걸어. 두려움을 가르는
Never send a Bowmaster to do a marksman's job. 안녕하세요. Hi, Shunli. Oh.
너를 올가매던 공포의 거미줄을
Oh my god, she's got a book drop already?
찬란하게 빛나는 의지를 펼칠
How does she have a book if she's still killing Will?
그리고 마침내
Oh.
미련 같은 모험의 끝에서
Virus.
너는 완성시킬 거야.
Oh.
내 영혼을 담은
Making that character actually look strong.
운명의 여정을
Fuck that boss.
나에게 들려주지 않을래? 새로운 전설의 기억들, 너만의 이야기를
That is a lot of hair for one person.
모험을 말이야.
That is a lot of hair.
모험가 신규 애니메이션 모험에서 잘 보셨나요?
Uh-huh.
모험가 리마스터뿐만 아니라 메이플 월드 곳곳에서
It's funny that he says boom because boom is Dutch for tree, and we're talking about the maple tree, so he says boom.
변화가 시작됩니다.
Sorry.
그중 많은 용사님들께서 궁금해하실 보스에는 어떤 변화가 있을지 지금 바로 소개해드리겠습니다.
네, 먼저 보스의 난이도와 관련된 변화에 대해 말씀드리겠습니다.
Boss. Boss. Oh, we're talking about bosses now. Here we go.
점점 더 높은 단계의 보스에 도전하며 내 캐릭터의 성장을 확인하는 것은 메이플 스토리의 핵심 재미 중 하나입니다. 하지만 일부 보스 간 난이도 차이가 과도하게 커서 보스 도전이 단계적으로 이루어지지 못하는 구간이 있었습니다.
I understood all that.
보스 도전이 단계적으로 이루어질 수
He's
있도록
explaining it with his
3종의
hands.
보스, 이지윌, 노멀 진힐라, 노멀 선택받은 세렌을 추가하고자 합니다. 이지윌은 이지 루시드와
These were already
노멀
announced,
사이에,
right? In
노멀 진힐라는 하드윌과 최근에 등장한 카오스 가디언 엔젤 슬라임 사이에
yeah,
난이도로
to fill the
배치됩니다.
gaps.
마지막으로 노멀 선택받은 세렌은 하드 둔켈과 검은 마법사
Normal
사이에
Siren.
위치합니다. 해당 보스들은 기존
Wait, wasn't Hard Siren supposed to be quote unquote easier than Black Mage already?
보스보다 낮은 HP와
Is it really filling a gap there?
패턴 등장 빈도
Oh, I don't speak Korean, by the way, guys. I have no idea what's going on.
예정입니다.
If you're typing Korean in chat, it's completely going over my head.
용사님들께서
I just know 안녕하세요 and 감사합니다. That's all, dude.
한 단계 한
And
단계
사랑해.
강해지는
없어.
즐거움을 느끼시면 좋겠습니다. 도전에는 그에 걸맞는 보상도 뒤따라야 하겠죠. 이번
And
업데이트
결이가 go 봄이 차차죠 and that whole song, but that's not gonna help you. That's not gonna help you either.
함께 용사님들께서 더 높은 단계로 성장할 목표가 생기도록
그림
새로운 보상도
속에
함께 추가됩니다.
마음이
바로 신규 장비 세트인
ሞ들어져.
여명의 보스
Okay.
장신구 세트입니다.
Easy Will,
업데이트에서
Normal Hilla, Normal Siren, cool. Dawn Boss Accessory Set. Wait, what? More accessories? Bruh.
가디언 엔젤링이 추가되었는데요.
Twilight
해당
Mark.
아이템을
Face
신규
accessory
여명의
dropped by
보스
Lucid
장신구
and
세트로
Will.
이동시키고
No.
세 가지 파츠를 새롭게
Estelle
제작하여
Earrings. Earrings
총
dropped by
4파츠로
Dusk
구성된
and Dark now.
신규 세트를 제작하였습니다.
Daybreak Pendant. Pendant
먼저
dropped by
신규
Jinhua and
얼굴
Chosen
장식
Siren.
트와일라이트 마크는 루시드 윌에서 얻을 수 있고
No,
신규 귀고인
why? Now we have to do
에스텔라
maths because of
버스크 큐리텔에서
Gollux.
얻을 수 있습니다. 마지막으로 신규 펜던트인 데이브레이크 펜던트는 진힐라와 선택받은 세렌에게서 얻을 수 있습니다. 이 아이템들은 노멀 난이도 이상에서부터 드랍되고
I knew the ring wasn't going to stay part of the boss accessory set. That didn't make any
에게서
sense.
얻을 수 있습니다.
I see, I see. Okay, so we have these 4 sparkly items. Okay. Like the Guardian Angel ring, the items will be dropped by the normal mode bosses and will have a higher drop rate from Chaos and Hard. The Dawn boss accessory set is meant to as a progression step between the boss accessory set and the pitch. I see, I see, I see. Okay. That's probably a good idea. But for GMS, it's probably going to be completely useless. Except if the individual pieces... I guess the pendant could be like an individual piece before you transpose. Maybe. 2 set, 250 HP, 10 offset, 10 magic attack, 3 set, 250 HP, 10 offset, 10 magic attack, 10 boss, 4 set, 2 HP. 10 ID, 10 boss, 10 ID. That's basically boss accessory. That's not even worth... I mean, it'll probably have flame advantage. That's not even worth switching in. Is it? Worth switching out of the boss accessory set? The face will be transposed fodder for tattoo. Does it say here what level it is? Pitch boss accessory set 6 set effect. Now gives 10% defense ignore. There is now an 8 set, 375 HP, 15 also 15 magic attack, 10 boss damage, and a 9 set with another 5% critical damage. For the whole thing. The face is 140. Where did they say that?
이 아이템들은 노멀 난이도 이상에서부터 드랍되고 카오스 하드 모드에서는 보다 높은 확률로 획득할 수 있습니다. 여명의 보스 장신구는 기존 보스 장신구 세트와 칠흑 보스 장신구 세트 사이에 위치하게 되는 세트로서
They don't say it. The items were data mined. Oh, I see. Yeah, if that's transposing fodder for tattoo, then that's you basically want to get a high tier weapon attack and high tier HP. That's the only thing you really care about. If the attack is really high and the HP isn't even that high, honestly, like you want to have both of those things. That's the main thing you care about. But you honestly care more about the attack than about the HP, because HP on equips only counts half, so even a high flame for HP on a DA is not even that good. Attack becomes more important the further you go, scaling-wise. But that's basically it. You're just looking for like tier 5 HP and tier 5 attack or higher, like a 6.5 or a 5.6 or a 5.5 or a 6.6. That's basically what you're looking for. Pretty simple.
장신구 파츠에서 그동안 충분히 제공되지 못했던
Like you're just looking at the tiers. You're not even looking at like how much HP or flame score. That's all too complicated. For DA, the tier is the easiest one because HP is just the number, and then HP you have to look up, and weapon attack is just tier 5 is 5 and tier 6 is 6. So thank you for the how much is that? 14 already. Thank you, Squiddy. Appreciate it, dude.
단계적인 장비 성장의 경험을 제공해 드릴 것으로 기대하고 있습니다. 또 여명의 보스 장신구 세트는 보시는 것과 같은
Oh, here's the set
효과를
bonuses.
가지고
Yeah,
있는데요.
okay.
즉 여명, 혜민, 실계 보스 장신구가 보다 높은 효용을
Yeah,
낼
we
수
saw those as
있도록
well.
6세트
Another
효과를 일부 조정하고
10% IED,
8세트와 9세트 효과를
and an
신규로
8 and a 9
추가하였습니다.
is possible. If you want to have 9 set, what are you wearing at that point? You're wearing the Will Book, the Gloom ring, the Dark Now earrings, Lucid belt, Hardwill pendant. You have to. Do you have to get the Lotus heart as well? Otherwise, you're never getting to 9, right? And then Lotus face, Damien eye, and then the Seren emblem. Or is it the badge? It's the badge, right? Badge is part of the... Oh, the emblem is also a part, but then you wouldn't need the heart. Right. So if you don't have the badge yet from Seren, then you could use the heart to get the 9 set, but of course that's a yikes
지금까지 보스
operation.
난이도
Okay.
분화와 신규 보상, 여명의 보스 장신구 세트에 대해서 설명드렸는데요. 이어서 보스에 대한 변화 중 많은 용사님들께서 기대하고 계실 내용. 신규 보스입니다.
탑의 이야기를 세상 사람들에게 전한다.
Does anyone think that the 9 set bonus, instead of having 5 critical damage, should just have 5 final damage? That doesn't even seem so out there. No? Isn't crit damage at that point kind of I mean, it doesn't effectively give crit like final damage that high anymore, right?
산 사람의 도움 없이도 홀로 치솟는 탑.
I guess they don't have level 3 links though, so that makes that makes up for that.
그 이름
It's pretty close to 5% final damage probably anyway. Maybe higher, maybe it's higher for them compared to us because we have more critical damage from higher links.
지금 완성된 탑의 꼭대기에서 정상을 지키고 있던 감시자의 존재를
5 would be insane, so you're suggesting 4?
확인하라.
I mean, that's really close together, right?
새로운 보스의 이야기는 호텔
New
아르키스의 이야기에서
boss in
시작됩니다.
Hotel Arcus? Oh god. Alright. Watcher Kalos? That sounds like some Marvel bad guy. Story continues Hotel Arcus story to the unstoppable tower Carote. Carrot cake. The seeker in Hotel Arcus have found a tower that connects the earth and the heavens, which is being guarded by Watcher Kalos. Ooh. Kalos will be a stronger boss than Chosen Seren. Oh boy. New level 250 equipment, Eternal set. Okay, is that a typo or is that what they're actually going to go for?
그곳으로 고대 신의 힘에 대한 실마리를 찾는 존재 시커들이 모여들게 됩니다.
Wait, we called 250, right? We called 250 for the new equips.
시커들은
Another
바닥 위에서
we called
스스로
Destiny. We called
쌓여
250 level
하늘
for new
높은
equips.
곳에서
Dude, we're so
파괴되고
good.
또 다시 쌓여 올라가기를 무한히 반복하는 신비로운 탑 카로테의 이야기를
Ooh.
들려줍니다.
Carrots.
그리고 용사님은 한 시커의 안내를 받아 카로테로 향하게 됩니다. 여러 사건을 겪고 도착한 카로테의 끝자락에서 용사님은 드디어
Dude, should we have a carrot emote that just pops? Ooh. Is this Laika after like 1 year on roids?
감시자 칼로스를 마주하게 됩니다. 칼로스는 신비로운 동양의 신수 헤테를 닮은 수호병기로서 하늘 위 어딘가로 사람들이 들어가는 것을 막고 있습니다. 이처럼
Okay, this guy looks
신규 보스
kind of
칼로스와
badass.
함께
Juiced Laika, yeah,
여러
exactly.
흥미로운 이야기가 펼쳐질 예정이니 많은 기대 부탁드립니다. 또 칼로스는
라이카
선택받은
스테로이드.
셀의 이상의 난이도를 자랑하는 최강의 보스로서 그에
안녕.
걸맞는 체력과 패턴을 선보일 예정입니다.
Wait, you guys said the same thing. Kando 온다? Why is everyone saying the same thing?
보상으로는 250레벨 신규 장비
The amount of Koreans typing Korean in chat is too damn high, okay? Guys, outspam the hieroglyphics. Throw English in there. Through chosen Seren and Kalos. Seren needed something to be added to the drop table, because right now, like a weird ass emblem that's like super expensive and barely gives you an upgrade is just not. It's not the incentive. You can't read the moon runes. Oh, it's very easy to learn. You can learn to read it within an hour. Easy clap. Now learning to read what it actually says, that's hard. That's the hard part. 7 parts. Top and bottom. Oh god. It's happened, boys. Level 250 top and bottom. Oh, it's happening. You got what you wanted. I hope you're fucking happy. I hope you guys are fucking happy.
함버로 파츠는 상하이보다 성능이 낮았기 때문에 더 낮은 레벨의 카오스 루타비스트 세트 상하이를 최종 아이템으로 착용해 왔습니다. 이번에 새롭게 추가되는 에테르넬 세트는 상하이로
2 set is 40 attack 10 boss. 3 set is 50 all stat 40 attack 10 boss.
최고 수준의 장비인 만큼
Okay, the year is 2021. Why are you adding 600 defense to a level 250 set? That shit is copyrighted. Fuck. Why is it always in a video? I don't know. Thank you, Denny. Thank you for 3 months, dude. Appreciate it. Did I say 3 months? I mean tier 3 for 13 months. Because it's free? Yeah, but it makes it looks like you don't know your game if you throw this in there. 600 defense does absolutely nothing. Like, why does this set not have HP and then this one has defense? If you're gonna give HP, HP is also totally useless. It's only in there for, like, what, for Dawn Warriors? they want the MP, and it's in there for. Now, mages don't need that for survivability anymore. It's for like a little bit of scaling on Kana, but they don't have Kana. It's literally only in there for Demon Avengers, right? And like 2k does absolutely nothing for a Demon Avenger. Like, make it give like 20k or something. Like, God. Whatever. 4 set is 40 attack and another 10 boss. Okay, they're adding more attack, but all the other stuff is pretty much the same as the other sets. 5 set is 40 attack and 20 defense ignore. Okay. 6 set is 15 HP, MP, 40 weapon, magic attack, 30 boss. Okay, finally something good. 6 set is bussin'. Okay, 7 set is 2500 HP, MP, 50 all stat, 40 attack, 10 boss again. Okay, that makes you want to go past 6. And 8 set is 40 weapon, magic attack, 10% boss. Okay. Why is the last one, that's supposed to be the most rewarding because you're finishing the set, why is that one worse than the 3 before it? Than the 4 before it? Why is it the same? Why is the 8 set the same as the 4 set? Because the last slot is free because of the Genesis weapon? But at that point, people are going to be liberated, so that's not going to be their last, right? That's going to be their 4th one. That's going to be the 4th set immediately. Is it really just going to have 7? Yeah, it has 7 parts, and then the 8 set. Oh, because it has only 7 parts. But then there's... Yeah, okay. I'll just find always something to complain about, don't worry. Okay, so if you add all of this up, it's mainly a lot of weapon attack, right? What is this, like 200 weapon attack? Maybe even more. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 280 weapon attack in just the set bonus. And what, 60% boss damage? 20 IED? And how much all stat? Like 100? And 100 all stat. It's still crazy if you compare this to like the old Sweetwater set. You know, I mean, I guess it's 60 extra boss plus and 20 IED instead of 10, right? First drop on Barra 100 bill, probably more. People have way more money saved up, or they'll just buy it because they don't give a fuck about how they get things. They just want to have things. But then they'll claim all the glory of having the thing when they didn't work for it in the same way. A trill? Yeah, it could be a trill, honestly. Could be like 250 bill, 300 bill. In Barra, mesos are worth nothing there. Genesis weapon is included in set effects. The Eternal set has higher potential sets than other items, 4, 7, 10, 13. At rare, epic, unique, legendary. Oh, there. Wait. And 3, 5, 6, 8 at rare, epic, unique, legendary, additional potential. Wait, they're finally getting the 160 plus tier? They're getting it at 250? Does that mean that we might get another tier over this? To give us even bigger power creep? Are they going to give us like 5... 8, 11, 14? I don't know. KMS is not even approaching GMS anyway, even with all of this stuff. You know what would be funny? No, it would be sad. But you know what would probably happen? Is if someone in KMS actually gets like the full set and gets completely decked out like an Uber whale. I think with the whole new set and everything, they'll probably... that's what they'll need to surpass GMS reboot in KMS. Man, I really like that I'm on reboot for this, because this is the big reason why. Because everything in non-reboot is going to tank in value so hard, because everyone is going to be selling all their shit off. And it's just going to be like a race to the bottom. And all of that money had so much time and money invested. And even if, you know, from an objective standpoint, you can understand like depreciation of assets. When you spend $1,000 on something as like a private person, it doesn't feel like, okay, this is gonna carry me over for like a few years and then it's gone. No, it's gonna feel like this is still $1,000 that I invested. So it's gonna be really hard for people to have to like reinvest completely in a new thing. They don't have bonus potential in KMS. Oh yes, they do. They just don't have the 160 tier of potential for 4, 7, 10, 13. This is new to them. We've had that on level 160 gear and on the 200 gear this whole time. To be fair, it doesn't do much. It gives you 3% stat more per piece. Even at 7 pieces, that's 21 total percent. That's not even 1 potential's worth of extra bonus, you know? So it's not that crazy. But it is part of the whole power creep, right? That is... Are going to show the pieces here, or?
먼저 세트 효과의 경우 보시는 것처럼 기존 세트 아이템들보다 한 단계 높은 소준으로 제공하는 한편
these are the sets.
세트 효과의 수치를
What is this? Is it like a 4-set Eternal, 2-set Arcane, 1-set Abzo?
제네시스 무기를 세트 아이템에 포함시켰습니다.
Yeah.
또
Yeah.
잠재 능력의 경우에도 에테르넬 세트에는 기존보다 높은 수치의 잠재 능력이 부여될 예정입니다. 이번에 새롭게 추가되는 보스 칼로스와 신규 장비 에테르넬 세트가 용사님들께 새로
Oh no! Now you guys aren't going to be able to say Carlos anymore if you're going to do Lotus and Damien, because Carlos and Kalos are going to be way too similar, so it's going to be confusing.
목표를 제시하고 보다 즐겁게 메이플 스토리를 즐길 수 있는 원동력이 되면 좋겠습니다.
Rip Carlos. We still will say it? Okay. One of the translations is Carlos. See? Well, I mean, it's kind of like a bull. It kind of looks like like a mechanical bull boss kind of thing, right? Where you have like the red fucking cape and you like Toreador the shit out of it.
그리고 시스템적으로도 새로운 업데이트가 굉장히 많다고 합니다. 보이스 오브 메이플러 본본 프로젝트를 통해서 새로운 용사님, 복귀하실 용사님, 또 기존에 메이플을 열심히
Carlos the
즐겨주시고
K9.
계시는 용사님들의 모험이 한층 편리하게
Spring Project.
지금부터는 본본 프로젝트를 캐릭터 성장,
Vom?
전투와 보스, 그리고 기타
Voice of
달성,
Mapler.
이렇게 세
Vom?
가지의 카테고리로 나눠서 강원기 총괄 디렉터님이 소개해 주시겠습니다. 바로 모셔보겠습니다.
Oh my god, really? Maple Guide has been reorganized. This was like the biggest thing on my list that they needed to do when I made my initial like suggestions for MapleStory list like 4 years ago. Recommend effective quests and hunting areas based on your level. Quest clear experience and playtime has been adjusted. You can now use the Maple Guide to quickly move to 100 maps, including main towns.
첫 번째로 길라잡이가 개편됩니다. 이번 길라잡이 개편을 통해
You know what this really does? Every single training guide video YouTuber is in shambles now because it's just going to be built into the game now. Rip easy views.
맞는 효율적인 퀘스트,
Sorry, Copperstone. Sorry, Kobe.
퀘스트
Sorry,
클리어
Matt.
경험치와 플레이 타임을 알맞게 조정하였습니다. 또한
This guy looks like Scardor. Oh shit, he kind of does.
길라잡이의 기존 이동 편의 기능을 대폭 향상시켜 주요 마을을 포함하여 100여 개의
To
필드를
be fair though, the
빠르게
heavier you are, the more you lose your defining features in your face. So
있도록 제공하고
that's pretty
즐겨찾기
normal that ends up
커스터마이징 기능을
happening.
추가하여 자주 이용하는 필드는
You can now use the guide to quickly move to 100 maps, including main towns. Customize your favorites.
처음 게임을
New users
플레이하는
will receive special
용사님들께
items for the
도움이 될
Maple Guide
만한
when they reach certain
다양한
levels.
아이템들을 길라잡이
Some
보상으로 배치하여
removed.
보다 쉽게 메이플 스토리에 적응할 수
Decreased.
있도록 지원하고자
The difficulty finding the Horizon Portal quest has been decreased. Ah, come on. It's pretty simple. The fucking training wheels on this shit, dude. The Another Power Arcane Force quest difficulty has been decreased from returning to 10 Happy Erdus to 1. Bro, on Lara, you literally need to press one skill, and a quarter of one skill already killed the 10. It's okay, it's whatever. It's for new players anyway. The base arcane symbol provided at the beginning's values have been increased. Ooh.
제한된 시간 내에 호라이즌 포탈을 찾아야 했던 아케인 스톤 퀘스트가 보다 간소화됩니다. 또한 5차 전직 후 기쁨의 에르다스 10마리를 퇴치해야 했던 퀘스트를 한 마리로
All boss and
변경하고
Arcane River prequests will now be shared between characters in the same world. Oh, thank God.
끝으로 보스 선행 퀘스트와 아케인 리버 이후 스토리
Oh, fucking yes. Oh, dude, this is like tucked away. This is like the biggest thing. Holy shit. The story skip feature has been added, and all boss and Arcane River prequests will be shared between all characters in the same world. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. You get to a new area, you can just do your dailies immediately, not the 16 hours of jumping around at level 250 monsters when you barely hit 235 without arcane power because you're power leveling your character. Oh, thank God. Hang on, let me just... Need to tweet that out real quick, okay? Oh, why is there an S when I didn't even type one? Boom. Cool. No, where were we at? Where were we? Here. Okay. No more trash morass request. Just, yeah, the morass one is very long out. Okay, one more thing though. Instead of just adding the story skip, you should also put like a story sound button at the beginning of the story, okay? Don't make a story start or give like a chance to skip or no, and then make the story start. But then if your sound happened to be off, you don't hear anything of the whole story. If you want the story to go off, you should get the option as well to double check your audio settings before it starts and not just automatically start it, because then you could have missed the whole thing because your sound happened to be off, okay? If you're going to work so hard to do the voice acting and make the whole thing work, then at least allow people the chance to enjoy it in the moment itself.
중요하게 수정하여 보다 수월하게 부캐릭터를 육성할 수 있도록 지원할 예정입니다. 다만 스토리 감상을 원하시는 용사님들을 위해 스킵 여부는 선택하실 수 있습니다. 다음 소개해드릴 내용은 전투 및 보스 영역 개편 사항입니다. 다양한 전투 상황에 맞춰 용사님들께서 필요로 하는 단축키와 링크 스킬
Oh, he said link. Jesus Christ. Did that sound like he said something else?
다양한 전투 상황에 맞춰 용사님들께서 필요로 하는 단축키와 링크 스킬들을
Just... There's a reason why we just say link. Okay? Because holy shit, that sounds like something else. Okay. All boss and arcane area. Combat bosses hotkey and link skill presets have been added. Nice. What is the one... No, what is the one preset we actually need, chat? Say it with me. What is the preset that we all need? Okay, what are the two that we need? Yes, equipment and inner ability. Yes. We need to have be able to roll a mobbing and a bossing inner ability separately. Fuck yeah. But yeah, equips also true. Training setup, bossing setup, drop setup. Right, let's listen to the link skills.
용사님들께서 필요로 하는 단축키와 링크 스킬들을 손쉽게 변경할 수 있도록 단축키 프리셋과 링크 스킬 프리셋이
Stop saying it.
3개씩 추가되었습니다. 또한 스킬의 재사용 대기 시간 종료 알림 기능을 추가하여 스킬이 사용 가능한 상태가 되었을 때 이를 즉시 파악할 수 있도록 개선하였습니다. 이어서 많은 용사님들께서 요청 주셨던 검은
Wait, what? Is it gonna pop up like above your board if a specific skill came off cooldown? Is it gonna pop up a little bit higher?
종료 알림 기능을 추가하여 스킬이 사용 가능한 상
No, what? There's like skills popping up that I don't even have. Is he Inspector form, but you see the Flora versions of the skills?
스킬의 재사용 대기 시간
Yeah,
종료 알림
he's
기능을
Inspector right
추가하여
now. Why do we see the Flora skills when you're Inspector? We're seeing the wrong skills in the bar. No, he just switched here.
스킬이 사용 가능한 상태가 되었을 때 이를
Oh, okay. You can see when the skills of the other form are coming off cooldown when you're in the other mode. So you'll know, like, oh, if I switch back now, it'll be available. Right. Okay, that's interesting.
즉시 파악할
Yeah, so if you have different if you have keys in the bottom right that share location because they switch, it'll still tell you if if the other version of the skill comes off cooldown, basically. So this should happen for some other classes, although not for too many other classes, right? There's a huge countdown timer on buffers too. Oh, that's good.
개선하였습니다.
Also, one thing, it's important if your skill is on cooldown, if it says 1, the fact that you can't really tell if it's 1 minute and 2 seconds or 1 minute and 59 seconds is kind of annoying.
이어서 많은 용사님들께서 요청 주셨던 검은 마법사 연습 모드가
Black Mage practice mode has been added. Okay, that's like 6 months too late, my dude. Or like a year too late.
파티원 수에 따른 재단 입력 횟수 조정이 진행됩니다.
4 years to release the practice mode? Something like that. It's not 4 years, but it's like... Is it 2.5 years? 3 years?
경험치 보상이 추가됩니다. 그 밖에도 용사님들께서 더욱 쾌적하게
Elite bosses' bonus stages have been removed and their experience rewards have been increased. Oh, nice. Get rid of those bonus stages. Hell yeah. Oh, Fee Matrix? When enhancing Fee Matrix, you can now select all. Is this honestly not a feature that you could have put in on the first day instead of 5 years after releasing the 5th job? You allow people to enhance, you allow people to craft things. Crafting multiple was added later, and then using select all is then even later. Like, how is this not all like on release feature? Or like something you throw in 6 months after when you realize, oh, people level up a lot of shit, they probably want to do that faster. What the hell? It's so weird. Now set message shortcuts which say your desired messages when you enter specific /commands. More items will have pop-ups when you acquire them. You unequip a pet, the buff skill in the equipment window will display as deactivated. Number of base maximum slots for hair room and face room have been increased. That's a lot of stuff extra. Frito's bounty hunting experience increased. All potion shops will sell items like mastery books and pet food. Monster Park's 1.5x experience coupon have been changed to 2x only. Okay, because the they're talking about the 2x from the Sunday boxes and Saturday boxes, right? Because the 1.5x is just a slap in the face every time you get one of those. I just throw those away instantly. New use item called the Sprout Potion. Huh. Monster Life, nobody cares. Improvements, well, non-reboot. Yeah. To the buddy login alert. Okay, can we make it so that when you have buddies that are added across your account, when you improve the amount of slots on your buddy list, that's also across your account and not just for your character? That's literally like a 2004 feature that somehow 17 years later is still in there. Worst part is the 1.5x's that they don't stack. Oh god. When trading, mesos will be displayed with... Okay, I hope it's not like that in GMS. When registering items for sale in auction house, you can now do so with your keyboard. Okay. Improved message when a pendant slot expires. Dusk debris images improved. Creëer je eigen woonverzekering. Oh wait, that's something else. Never mind.
봄봄 프로젝트는
봄봄?
12월 30일 업데이트를 통해 만나보실 수 있는데요. 앞으로도 불편한 점이 있다면 문의
Winter event, Starlight Symphony.
부탁드리며 용사님들의 말씀에 늘 귀 기울여 개선해 나가도록 하겠습니다.
Structurally similar to Maple Live. Oh, the tests, the test patch notes for that are also already out, so we'll probably check that later. On Air Part 2, yeah.
이벤트도 빼놓을 수가 없습니다. 디렉터님 이번 겨울 이벤트에서 그럼 가장
Did he say penis?
겨울 업데이트하면 그 풍성한 이벤트도 빼놓을 수가 없습니다.
Oh, penos.
디렉터님 이번 겨울
You only said penos,
이벤트에서
never
가장
mind.
신경 쓴 부분은 뭘까요?
이번 겨울
Off air.
이벤트에서는 가장 중요하게 생각한 점은 용사님들께서 긴 겨울 이벤트
Oh man. Do you guys know that scene from that movie where it's like Ricky Bobby getting interviewed? He's like, I don't know what to do with my hands. Look at that. Oh, I feel so bad. Look at Kamonki's like has got one limp arm just hanging off the side of his body. Like, I don't know what to do with his hand. The other guy's like, you just hold the card with both hands, dude. And he's just like, ugh. His arm's just hanging there.
이벤트 동안
I feel
부담
bad,
없이
but
꾸준히 게임을 즐기실 수 있도록 준비하는 것이었습니다.
I like that they color coded
여러 가지
them.
이벤트에서 이 점을 가장 중요하게 생각했습니다.
사실
Wait, he's holding it in his other hand now. Oh my god. Continuity error.
메이플스토리의 대형 업데이트에서 이벤트 보상감을 늘 좀 확실했었으니까. 네, 말씀해 주신 것처럼 이런 기간이 주는 압박이 조금은 좀 있었고.
Oh, he switched again.
디렉터님께서 말씀하신 내용이 잘 반영이
Oh,
된다면
is he switching again?
더할 나위 없이 좋은
Yeah, he's switching again.
될 것 같습니다.
Oh my god.
다른 본격적으로
Wait, count the switches. Oh,
메이플스토리의
both
겨울
hands?
이벤트를
He's double handing it?
만나보겠습니다. 자, 이번
Letting
겨울
go in 3.
이벤트는
Oh, there he
오랫동안
is.
우주를 떠돌던 소행성이 메이플
And
월드에 접근하면서
switch again?
시작된다고 합니다. 오늘 쇼케이스에서 용사님들과 함께 한 발
Oh,
먼저
two hand again?
볼까 하는데요. 지금
And switch again.
만나보시죠.
He keeps switching. His hands are tired from playing Blaster? Oh, maybe. Maybe he's a Blaster man, yeah. Starlight Symphony, and my game on my laptop crashed again for just sending AFK into town map. Error 110001. No such host is known. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, it's sparkling. Those are the very accurate star signs. There's definitely a raven playing a violin up there, and a pig playing the drums or the piano. I don't know what that was. He's double-handing it, boys. Posture check. Oh, he let it go again.
그럼 별빛 심포니에서 만나볼 수 있는 이벤트들을
Oh, double-handed?
가장 먼저
Oh, he let go again.
소개해드릴 이벤트는 스텔라의 별빛 마차입니다.
Ooh.
별빛 심포니의 지휘자 스텔라가
6-month
타고
login event.
별빛 마차에는 풍성한
Which is
선물들이
72 days?
가득합니다.
Okay.
이벤트 미션들을 포함하여
Oh yeah, this looks very similar to on air, right? Like currency, and then you just click to redeem it.
자연스럽게 멜로디 코인을 획득할 수 있습니다.
Melody coins, okay.
이렇게 멜로디 코인 300개를
이렇게?
획득하면 매일 별빛 도장을 받을 수 있는데요. 용사님들께서 잘 알고 계시는 페어리 브로의 황금마차 이벤트처럼 별빛 도장을 일정 개수 모을 때마다 다양한 보상을 받으실 수 있습니다.
Oh.
별빛 마차에 준비된 보상들은 극한 성장의 비약, 뽀송 홍조 꽃잎 스킨 교환권, 카르마 유니크 잠재 능력 부여
20k Maple
중처럼
points.
여러 용사님들께서 선호하시는
Pogu?
아이템으로
I definitely need
구성되어
Maple points
있습니다.
proc, so you know me.
또한 황금마차의 골든 패스와
Pay to win?
동일한 별빛
Yeah, is this kind of like a season pass where you get like the free rewards and then if you pay you get like the extra rewards? Like is this like an EA thing?
기능을 제공하여 뒤늦게 이벤트에 합류하거나 이벤트 날짜를 일부 놓친 용사님들도 모든 보상을 받아가실 수
Maple
있도록
Battle Pass.
준비했습니다.
Nice.
마지막으로 준비된 보상을 한 번 더 받아.
Okay, also, is it just me or is it weird that a battle pass is like a seasonal thing and it costs almost the same as the base game that you're playing? Is that I'm a cheap motherfucker, okay? So it might just be me, but if you pay like $50 for a game and then a battle pass is like $30 and you're supposed to pay it like every season, it's like there's no what? That doesn't seem like a fair amount. Is that am I just I know I'm cheap, but is that the cheap part of me or is that normal that that's a little weird?
월드에 적응하고 싶으신 신규 복귀 용사님들은 물론
Why is TeamViewer
빠른
on?
성장을
Go away.
원하시는 기존 용사님들께서도 도움을 드리고자 합니다. 또한 지난 여름
Bowmaster
이벤트에
Fortnite was
이어
$10
이번
every few months, and that was a free game. Yeah, that makes more sense.
경험치를 주요 보상으로 하는 이벤트들을 진행할 예정입니다.
Oh, you can earn the battle pass in some
용사님들이
games? That makes
협력하여
sense.
별자리를 만드는 스타브리지 이벤트에서는 짧은 시간 내에 대량의 경험치를
You get
획득할
half
수
off the
있고
next battle pass?
필드에서
Oh,
진행되는
okay.
샤이닝 슈팅 스타 이벤트에서는 몬스터 사냥 시 추가 경험치를 획득할 수 있습니다.
Because I remember that they had that for Honor, because the base game was like $50-$60, and then they started with battle passes out of nowhere, and those were like $35. And if you didn't buy them, you didn't get the new champions that they were releasing. I was like, what?
메쇼샵에도 다양한 아이템들이 풍성하게 준비되어 있으니 별빛
Battle pass, you get your money back if you complete it? Oh, I see.
다음은
Fire.
테라버닝과 버닝월드입니다. 이번 테라버닝에서는 보다
What is this
여유
Kung
있게
Fu Panda
캐릭터를
font?
육성할 수 있도록 캐릭터 육성 기간을 10주로 설정하였고
Wait, we missed a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to react again. Sorry, reacting harder.
대신 해당 테라버닝 캐릭터가 200레벨을 달성한 경우 테라버닝 부스터를 지급하여 추가로 테라버닝 캐릭터를 육성할 수 있습니다. 버닝월드의 경우 지난 여름 업데이트에서 많은 용사님들이 선호해 주신 버닝월드 스텝업을 일부 수정하여 진행할 예정이고
Oh, this is all part of the...
스탠스 100% 기능을
Yeah, we'll go over this once we go over the
신규
Tespia
지갑으로
patch notes, because they're already live.
스페셜 썬데이 메이플을
Yeah.
소개해 드리겠습니다. 2주에 한 번씩 총
Special
6번
Sunday Maple.
진행되는 스페셜 썬데이 메이플은 긴
Every 2
호흡으로
weeks.
진행되는 별빛 심포니와는 별개로 메이플 월드에 2주마다 풍성한 축제가 펼쳐졌으면 하는 마음에서
The first one is 12 hours of triple EXP on Sunday.
익스트림 레벨업 타임, 미라클 타임, 뿌띠 패 타임, 샤이닝 스타포스 타임, 레이디 블레어의 코디 타임, 로드 블레이의 헤어 타임입니다.
Okay, do you think this is going to be what I think this is going to be? If somebody's played in Maple C before, if you've watched me go over patch note stuff before, I think it's gonna be MapleStory. The Maple C basically had an event where you could earn some potions, and then they would give you an effect for like half an hour. You could stack these potions. One of these potions was like cut the chance to fail in half, and another potion was like cut the chance to boom in half, and you could like stack these. So people were just like, every single person with a little bit of money basically tapped all of their arcanes from 17 to 22 during that event. It made no, like the average cost went down by like 80% or like 90% or some shit. It's crazy. So yeah, no, I don't think they'll do that in KMS, but it's gonna be, you know what I think? It might be like a 1+1 event up to 17 or something like that. But that only works for lower level people. What would it be? Oh, what about if you fail twice in a row, you go +2 instead of +1. So you go back to where you were. But if you like bounce around, then it's fine. But if you fail 2 in a row, then you go 2 higher. 5, 10, 15 plus 30% off. Yeah, or a no boom component added maybe. 5, 10, 15, 25. 5, 10, 15, 23.
앞서 말씀드렸듯이 축제 수준으로 느껴질 수 있도록 파격적인 혜택들로
No boom up to
구성했습니다.
22. That would be
첫
some.
스페셜 선데이
That would be
메이플인
nuts.
익스트림 레벨업 타임은 이번 주 일요일인 12월
When you get to 25, you get 26 for free. Exactly.
밤 10시까지 진행되며
Free 26 stars.
3배 효과가 적용됩니다. 스페셜
Extreme
선데이
level
메이플의
uptime.
세부 혜택은 매 혜택이 시작되기 2일 전에 공개될 예정입니다.
Look, at least they're doing this on the 26th as well. You know that if GMS did it, they would do it like on the 25th. And it's like, bro, it's Christmas Day. Like, everyone is like celebrating with their family. And then you're doing like the biggest event of the whole year on that day. Like, don't do this, please.
올 겨울 스페셜 선데이 메이플과 함께 두근거리는 마음으로 메이플 스토리의 이벤트를
But 2 hours long, yeah.
감사하겠습니다.
Oh, he switched hands again. Fuck, I missed it. Update summary. All right. So this big old screen here. What up, cutie? What's up, dude?
업데이트를 소개해드렸습니다. 이제부터는 앞서 설명해드린 업데이트 적용 일정과 앞서
Summary.
설명해드리지 못했던 소식까지 추가로 소개해드리겠습니다.
CGV.
먼저 바로
VOM.
내일이죠. 용사님들의 든든한 모험 준비를 위해서 메이플스토리 CGV 콜라보가 시작됩니다. 메이플스토리 콤보와 굿즈가 출시가 되니까요. 꼭 참고해
CGV. That's the. I think I saw that on the channel. That's like popcorn bags in cinemas or something, right?
주시길 바라겠고요.
At the
자세한 내용은
movies?
쇼케이스 종료 후에 공식 홈페이지에서 확인하실 수 있습니다. 12월 30일에는 보이스 오브 메이플러 본본 프로젝트
Movie thing,
이즈윌, 노멀 지닐라, 노멀 세렌이 추가가 되고 여명의 보스 장신구 세트도 함께
Normal
추가가
bosses,
됩니다.
the in-between
자,
set.
12월 30일부터 시작되는 겨울 이벤트도 놓칠 수가 없죠. 12월 30일부터 별빛 심포니, 스텔라의 별빛 마차, 테라버닝 플러스 버닝 월드가 시작됩니다.
Okay, and all the events
이어서
are starting. That's on the 30th.
기대하고
Okay.
계시는 모험과 리마스터가 1월 27일에 업데이트가 되고요.
Yeah, so from what I heard, the people were pissed that they're only going into. So I think what most people expected and really wanted is that the explorers would go into Tespia right now, and then basically be in there for 2 to 3 weeks max, so that their release would be either on the 6th. Or on the 6th? No, yeah, on the 6th, or on the 13th, at the latest. But they're only going into Tespia on the 6th, and then they're going to be in there for 3 weeks to make like extra adjustments. So I'm guessing that's what people are most like unhappy with, because this was posted as like the big thing, and then here's the update. Here are all the things, but the biggest thing that we were luring you in with. That's actually only 4 weeks later, you know, and that's probably I think what people are like getting a little bit pissy about.
밸런스 패치도 함께 진행이 됩니다. 또 신규
Yeah, this event here, or
기존 모험가분들도 참여할 수 있는 모험가 전용 이벤트도
What is this,
함께
Lara,
진행될
Adele,
예정이니까요.
Wild
많은
Hunter, and
기대
Demons?
부탁드리겠습니다. 끝으로 2월 24일에는
Under that? Oh, this
신규
one.
보스 감시자 칼로스가 등장하고요.
Carlos.
신규 장비 에테르의
Wait, how is it written? 감시자 칼로스. Yeah.
장비 세트가
How-
업데이트됩니다.
Yeah.
강력한 적에 맞서서
The
더
syllable
강력한
split up in
용사로
Korean is so
성장하시길
arbitrary.
바라겠습니다. 또 2월에는 두 번째 콜라보로 이삭
Please be
토스트에서
Carlos.
메이플스토리 신메뉴가 출시됩니다. 전국 이삭 토스트에서 메이플스토리 메뉴와 굿즈를 만나보실 수 있습니다. 용사님들이 절대 놓치셔선 안 되는 이벤트죠.
Wait, so the winter event is gonna go all the way until March 8th? No. Yeah. The fuck? Dude, until March. This is such a late winter event. Is this because of global warming? What's going on? Maybe Shisush named it? Yeah, I think they asked Shisush's input.
12월 26일
Where'd that extra cash go away?
1월 9일 미라클 타임, 1월 23일 뿌띠페 타임, 2월 6일
Oh,
샤이닝
those are the-
스타포스 타임,
Those are the sun.
2월
Yeah.
20일 레이디 블레어의 코디 타임, 3월 6일 로드 블레이의 헤어 타임이 준비되어 있습니다. 이번 주 일요일부터 풍성한 혜택이 시작됩니다. 꼭 놓치지 말고 참여하시길 바라겠습니다. 마지막으로 올겨울 용사님들이 조금 더 즐겁게 모험을 즐기셨으면 하는 마음으로 설날 새 이벤트와 재미있는 컨텐츠도 준비하고 있습니다. 올겨울 용사님의 모험이 풍성하고 즐거우시길 바라겠습니다.
Ah, they left the camera on him a little bit too long. Ooh, which hand is he gonna use? Both!
지금까지 데스티니 업데이트를 소개해드렸습니다. 메이플 스토리가 용사님들의 즐거운 추억일 뿐만 아니라 즐거운 지금이 되겠다고 약속드렸었는데요. 올해 이뤄진 모든 업데이트들은 다른 무엇보다 용사님들께서 오래오래 즐겁게 플레이하실 수 있는 메이플 스토리를 만들어 나가는 목표로 진행되고 있습니다. 간담회를 통해 보내주신 소중한 건의사항들은 지금까지
Two-handing it? Oh, he moved his hand. I saw it. I saw it. I saw his arm move.
이후에도 꾸준히 개선해 나갈 것을 약속드리겠습니다. 용사님들과
Oh,
함께
he went back. He went
메이플
back.
더 좋은 게임으로 만들어 나갈 수 있어 항상 감사한 마음입니다. 데스티니 업데이트가 모험가 리마스터를
That was like a double thank you. Thank. Did he say like thank you very much or something? 감사합니다.
필두로 보스, 시스템, 이벤트까지
Dude, he got some.
전반적인 개선에
Dude, he makes me want to posture
초점을
check though. Look at him standing there.
메이플 스토리를 사랑해 주시는 용사님들을 위해
Also, what color is his jacket? Is it green or is it purple? What the fuck? Is this? It's like a greenish gray, and this is purple as fuck. What the hell? What is this magic? It's navy blue. Okay. The hell? This is so purple. It's pink, bro. Did they switch his wardrobe halfway through? Are these two cuts that are? They're like interspliced? What the hell? I'm losing it. It's white and gold.
단기적인 성과를 위한 업데이트보다 용사님들께서 앞으로도 계속
Shows you that
즐거운
light
추억을
is very
쌓아나가실 수
important.
있도록
Is
장기적인
it black and blue or
관점에서
white and gold?
메이플
Yeah.
스토리를 더 좋은 게임으로 만들어 나가는데
Because of the
집중하겠습니다.
background? We'll see.
과거보다 현재
We were about to see if it was
그리고
the
앞으로 더
background.
즐거운 모험이 계속
Wait, is it two-handing it again? Oh my god, I missed it.
아,
Look, now you see him moving in front of the background, but I don't.
과거보다 현재 그리고 앞으로 더 즐거운 모험이 계속되는 메이플 스토리를 만들어 나가겠습니다. 지금부터 즐거운 모험이 시작되길 바랍니다.
This is a different shirt. It's so purple. There's no way the background makes a green grayish thing become purple. What the hell? No, they're playing with my brain. All right, this is one of those tests where at the end they ask you if you paid attention. You know, it's like what color was your? Haha, trick question. I was paying attention.
감사합니다.
Unless they ask which hand was he using. Oh, he double-handed for the bow. Respect. My dude. MapleStory Universe. The MCU, MapleStory Cinematic Universe. Wait, is that term already taken? Oh. Nani? Fact pets? A special code that you can use to acquire 30-day Sherbet Pet. You must talk to Maple admin and use the code. Oh. You get the coupon until December 29th, and it can only be used until December 30th at 10 a.m. until 14 days after you claim it. You cannot use Premium Water of Life on Sherbet. A 30-day Sherbet. Ermagerd Sherbert. Dude, what is Maple Universe? What do you guys think? The multiverse. Oh my god, the MapleStory multiverse? I mean, it's already a multiverse, right? We already have the big... We have the Maple world, the real world, and Grandis, right? MapleStory anime? Oh, wait, you think they're gonna reboot the anime? And instead of having the cucked-ass anime, it's gonna be like Arcane, but better, obviously, because Riot's small indie company doesn't even have a budget. MapleStory is just gonna blow it out of the water. Is this 7 more minutes of this in the background? Yeah, okay. Wow. Alright, I came for just the, well, I came for the other stuff. But, I was expecting just some Explorer sprite changes, and we got a whole lot more. But of course, Koreans found something to be super, super mad about because, well, let's face it, they've been getting fucked over by MapleStory quite a bit, so it kind of makes sense. The song, yeah, let's just say, sure. Not really my thing. Explorers, let's see. Hero looks dope. Paladin, not a big fan of what the sprites look like, but I'm going to play it on transparency anyway, so not too sure. Dark Knight, need more details on those reincarnation modes, but seems like a better concept. Seems like Sacrifice and Dark Pact, right? Is or whatever what that thing is called, Grave Pact, Dark Impact, Deep Impact. No, that's a movie. Whatever. That thing seems like that's going to be more interesting. Let's see, Magicians. Unstable memory, being able to choose, that seems good. Teleport will be interesting to see. And up jump, not a big fan. I mean, I guess they just give them jump teleport instead, so that they can have teleport for what it's worth instead of giving them an up jump and like doing a weird thing with their teleport. I think that would made more sense, but whatever. Ice Lightning, yeah, just this thing chance. Frozen Break has a chance to activate. Oh yeah, the install on the skills. I feel like our Ice Lightning mages probably needed it the least, so they probably were buffed the least. So I think that makes sense because they were already in a pretty good spot. Fire Poison. Explore revamp, legit only 4 to 5 bullet points for each class. No, this is just like what they mentioned in speech. The actual patch notes with like all the numbers and all the stats and everything is going to be insanely huge with all the sprite effects and all that. Because they were just like, they just showed them and briefly went over what their identity is and like what are the major changes that they did. So that should be able to be summarized in 4 to 5 bullet points. Otherwise you're doing your presentation wrong, right? Yeah, that slime virus change on Fire Poison with the explosion looks radical. That looks like some good shit. So interested in seeing that in action. Poison Jane's maximum number of poison. Yeah, so I think this was probably necessary because Poison Jane felt like a very underwhelming 5th job skill. Like good damage, but like underwhelming on the hits and everything. So that being more utility, and Megiddo Flame getting utility for mobbing as well. I think all of that is mainly to, because that's a hyper skill, right? Mainly to help the character get to 200 a little bit more easily. I don't know if it's going to be as used like post 200, but if it helps the characters get to 200 and people not be demoralized from leveling, then that should do what it is. He's becoming Saren from Warframe, no clue. Yeah, Bishop, there's like too much going on there, and the presentation I think was too limited to see how that will really affect their gameplay. I think that for Bishops it's going to really open up their possibilities of playing the class though, so I'm kind of excited for Bishops. The one weird thing is though is like all the skills look like the same yellow blobs now. Again, same critique as with Paladin, but again, if you're playing on full transparency, then I guess it's not going to affect your gameplay very much. Let's see. Going to Christmas party. Good luck, Mario. Good luck, Mario. There, that's what I meant to say. 100%. Oh, I can let this music play in the background, I guess. Haha. Bowmaster, everything is blue now, but extra toggles, arrows being redone. That's probably, and then the move restriction from Hurricane gone. I think a huge quality of life improvements, I think. So that seems interesting. And Marksman seems interesting. The teleport, like that Marksman and Bowmaster got, was not expecting something like that at all. So they are talking about the general mobility of all the classes. It's easy. That'll be like a pseudo iframe, right? Like if you're gonna die somewhere, you can press it and then teleport to somewhere else. So that'll increase the survivability. Night Lord somehow got buffs, got an extra little dash. Apparently that comes with some dark side. With dark side. So, you know, that looks interesting. And then bigger range on the skills, sure. So, and then 2 passives, you know, so fewer skills to boost. Kind of taking some weight off of your auto buff pets. Shatterer, all the skills kind of look the same, but it seems like they got a pretty big rework when it comes to the point system, the stack system, extra toggle skill, Meso Explosion working differently. So it seems like they wanted to keep the playstyle kind of the same as it is now, but they apparently didn't intend for the playstyle to be what it was now. So they've tried to give it more utility so it feels better to keep playing it the way that it is. So that's nice. Dual Blade was already in a pretty good position, but mainly I think bigger hitboxes on Blade Fury and Phantom Blow is probably the biggest increase for them. And then Final Cut and other skills not moving you necessarily. Corsair would be interesting. I really interested for Corsair. Buck looks like a completely new class. That'll be interesting. I guess if you're mainly using your fourth and fifth job skills and those stay roughly the same, then the changes on the first, second, and third job skill don't mean all that much. But they've really gone from like, oh, I punch things and I transform and I punch even harder, to, oh, there's also a sea snake because, sea snakes, water, pirate ships, that's connected to now like I'm like water bending sea serpents instead of... They really did move like what the character is about, I think, to make it more... I don't know, I feel like it wasn't really impeding on anyone's space being like a punchy man, but... yeah, rip Easton, yeah, for Corsairs, yeah. 8 Legs Easton is out of there. Cannon Shooter almost feels like it was nerfed, but I think this one mini cannonball skill will actually be very, very useful in mobbing. Embossing, it won't do shit, but... I think the combination of these first two changes, might already be pretty good. But it seemed that Cannon Master didn't have all that much change to it, so yeah. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the update, my thoughts on the classes. Let me know what you guys thought. There's probably some other, oh yeah, the wonky. Do we want to read that right after? Is it just like, oh, we're sorry we disappointed your expectation, blah, blah, blah. Is it, oh god, this is so long. I'm not going to read the whole thing. Does he summarize it? Some players have been sharing their thoughts on the update schedule, content. There are players that were mad the Adventure Remaster would be coming so late, or that they would have to remake their equips for the new level 250 set, things like that. Wait, so sometimes in MapleStory, new equips come out and then you have to remake your equips? Oh my god, my mind is blown right now. Have these people only played for like the last 6 months? Welcome to MapleStory, bro. Is literally everything what this game is about. Korean tanties, it seems? Yeah, it seems very tanties. First of all, remasters, design combat patterns of 14 jobs are being changed at the same time. They require the same schedule as about 5 to 6 new jobs. Yeah. To introduce the adventure remaster at Inside Maple last August, we have continued work on a parallel. Yeah. We listen to your opinions and actively work with them. As players have high expectations for Adventure Remaster update, we'll definitely repay you with an update that meets those expectations. Basically saying, sit down, wait until January 6th, give us feedback during the Tespia time so that you can have a good update on the 27th. Or they're going to do 6th and then 20th again and then final release. So there might be 2 more iterations of these skills. So they might revert some things, might add some things, might change some numbers around. So there's still, none of this is like super final, right? About the new equipment. First of all, we always bring out new equipments every once in a while. This is totally normal. I can't believe what you guys were expecting. Stop being such crybabies. If you care about the equips, get them. If you don't care about it, don't get them. I'm just summarizing what it should say. We did not carefully consider the fact that removing the Guardian Angel Ring from the existing boss accessory set could cause great inconvenience to some players' equipment settings. Therefore, when this is implemented in the official server, we'll suggest improvement measures for this. Oh yeah, because in KMS, people actually endgame the boss accessory set for like substantial stats because they have no Gollux or Sweetwater. About the events, we'll provide additional explanations for the structure of this event. Why? Isn't it fine? We designed the Stellar Pass provided by the Stellar Starlight Chariot. Oh, because people were mad that it was like free to that it's pay to win or something. Okay, I'm not gonna go over this. This is like a whole bunch of Korean players just being fucking mad about nothing. Go touch some grass. So go get a reality check and just wait for the update. And then when the update comes, you can cry about it. It's not even here yet. Jesus. Okay. And then there's a Tespia out for the test server right now, but the Well, we're not going to go over that in the same video now. This one is already long enough. But yeah, they're going in detail into all of this stuff. Like where the bosses are. Why is Kobe in here? Nice. Kobe making a guest appearance in these patch notes. Oh, this little potion thing, they added that, yeah. What does that thing really do? Heals 5,000 HP and MP. This sprout potion can be purchased from all general stores for 1,000 mesos each. Okay, since they added this, 1,000 HP for 5k HP and MP, does that mean you're removing the other dumb potions like the Sunset Dews and the Reindeer Milks and the Cheese Wheels and all those things that cost more and do less? Because otherwise it's basically like a tourist trap for new players to buy those. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought. A lot of things to discuss, a lot of things to comment on, so let me know what you guys are thinking, or if you agree with the Korean players. I guess in general, we are always waiting 6 months at least for these things, right? So I guess for this one in particular, it might be that we're waiting 7 months, but we probably won't. Because it'll all be figured out by the time it gets to us, so we'll just get the definitive versions, right? So that's kind of the upside on being on our side of the planet, I guess, or just on our side of the curtain, is that we always have to wait for these things anyway. So, you know, we know that it's a long wait. But yeah, so no details yet on all the numbers for all the skills. So the test server, the first test server was January 6th, second test server January 20th. So we'll definitely be going over those when those patch notes are released as well. And then the final notes, final release for the Explorers, which could still have some changes, on January 27th. So those are like the big dates that we're definitely going to look at for releases. Thanks again to Max. Shout out to OrangeMushroom.net for all of these detailed and quick translations, patch notes, visuals, always good shit. So make sure you check them out, OrangeMushroom.net. I'll add a link as well in the description down below. If you can, whitelist him, put those beautiful, beautiful ads on your screen so he gets some revenue from that, because he puts a lot of hard work into this. Yeah, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.